We did it. Last time we did it. We went through this awful dungeon and did this whole puzzle and everything where you had to roll on the bowl, escape the boulder, and then, bring this weird tile up and go over to finish it. Yeah, we're done with that. I did that off stream because I was sick of this puzzle. I was sick of it. I was so done. Of course, now everyone has 1 HP. Because reasons. So, of course, I am gonna have to heal everyone. Yeah, let's just do it like that. And I think... Should I keep rain? I think we're gonna have a boss fight coming up. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. So, yeah, we'll stick with this party for now. Also, I totally forgot that poor Sheena is still petrified. She's been petrified for like a week now. Literally, that was like last time I played this game was a week ago. I played this game about a week ago. there used to be a song like that. Oh, hey, Starlight Princess. Welcome to stream. How's it going?
No way.
Ow. Ow. Rude. Gosh, these like freaky eyeball guys. They just kind of put me in, just make me uncomfortable. I'm not really sure how else to say it. There we go.
I was just warming up.
Luckily, it's not too bad. Oh, look at Regal. He looks so smug in his little victory pose. I just realized it. I guess I was first. Yes, you were actually the first in stream. So how has your day been going? I've been off work today, so I haven't been doing too much. Just been kind of hanging out. I had therapy earlier, and that was good. It was definitely needed to go to therapy. This is the next part of the plot. This is the inhibitor ore mining area. So which one is inhibitor ore? Let's search this area. There may be some left over in the wooden boxes. Oh, please, I'm not gonna go through all those boxes. Let's blow them up. Let's blow them all up. I agree. I love it. Zelos is a man after my own heart. Oh, hey, Chloe, how's it going? Welcome to stream. I hope you're doing all right. How have you been? It's been a while. But yeah, we just got to blow up these boxes. I actually wanted to double check what is down this way first, really quick, because I feel like there's probably a chest or something down here. Yay! I was right. I was correct. My woman's intuition, had it right, or my RPG player's intuition. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to rant about this. I know we're like literally starting off the stream with the whole rant and everything, but my day's been pretty boring. That's okay. Sometimes you need a lazy day or, just like a chill day to just, unwind and relax. And that's kind of what I've been, looking forward to this weekend. I might be end up watching some movies with some friends in the Discord, like later on after stream. I don't know. Or I may end up watching more Pokemon with my fiance, because we've been watching Pokemon Horizons. Great series. Hey Peck, how's it going? Welcome to stream. And yeah, I guess we'll give one to this guy, or should I save it for like later? I'm not even really sure. I'll go for it on you. I mean, I'm not really going to be using Regal like a ton, but sure. Combined with other EX skills for different effects, or we just get a added combo. Let's see what this does. Maybe maybe it will not be doing anything, or maybe it will. I remember you've always been into guitar. How are you still doing that? Yes, I am. I have not been doing like any live streams with music just because oh gosh, it's a Bakura. It's wait, hold on. All right, I want to run from this enemy encounter because if I remember correctly, you are actually only weak to magic, right? Magic abilities. So yeah, that's gonna be a whole thing. But yeah, I'm still playing guitar. I'm still practicing. I still post, you know, clips of my practice sessions on stream. And of course, then I switch, and then it's not the Bakura, which I keep thinking of Bakura from Yu-Gi-Oh, but that different spelling. But yeah, I was just okay. I just have a little bit of a rant about some of the like the discourse that I've been seeing. You know, I mean, it's been a while. Like this has been going on for a while, but people can act really toxic about JRPGs online, and saying things like, "Oh, there's no gameplay, and all you do is grind and stuff like that, and it's really slow and turn-based." And I just want to tell them, like, have you all played a Tales game? Because it is not like that at all. It is really not.
Here you go.
Also, yeah, you can just, I don't have a bot set up to join the Discord, but you can join it via one of the links. Oh my god, you guys just chill out. They kind of got me backed into a corner here. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna do that. Double Demon Fang, Demon Fang, double Demon Fang. That's how you play with Zelos. You just spam Demon Fang and double Demon Fang.
That was rough.
It was fine. Quit being a baby. Wasn't that bad. All right, well, I'll give you a couple gels. Pretty sad at how turn-based games are hated if they're not Persona. Yeah, I agree with that. And it's like, okay, like Pokemon is turn-based. That's really popular. Clair Obscur, like, was massively popular. And that game had a turn-based combat system. So I think they just pick and choose the things that they like and don't like. This is inhibitor ore. We did it, Lloyd. Now we can save for Saya. Yeah, all we need to do now is prepare this. How long will that take? To be honest, only a dwarf could do it right. But if I carve the charm directly into this, I think it'll serve in place of the key crest. If that's all right, I can make it right away. Wait just a little bit. All right, that's it. I think this will do later once Presea has returned to her normal self. Let's have Dad or Altessa make a real one. I understand, then let's return. It is unbearable to leave Presea in that house steeped with the stench of death. Gosh, so intense. This guy is so intense. Wait, didn't I already fight your ass? Oh, goodness. Let's just get out of here. I don't want to deal with these guys.
Another day, right?
Of course, they make you backtrack, like, all the way back through the dungeon to the very start, because this game doesn't really have fast travel. That was before, you know, this came out before fast travel was kind of a thing. But, hey, at least we're done with this dungeon. I won't have to deal with it ever again. Well, until I have to come back with my little Palma potion for the little gnome guy. That's like a whole side quest that I have to do. But I'll worry about that later. It's not that important right now. You know what? Let's just get on a holy bottle. I fought all of these enemies already, so I don't really need to do extra encounters. Wait a minute, did I get this chest? I totally missed this chest. It was right there, right next to me. Wow, that's pretty bad. Also, Peck, how have you been doing? It's been a minute. I hope you're having a good time and, you know, still having fun with streams and all that stuff. So, yeah. Also, y'all know what day it is, right? Y'all know what day it is. It's October 3rd. Which probably means nothing to you unless you're a Mean Girls fan like me, or a fan of Full Metal Alchemist. And then it has a lot of significance. It's no good. There's no X-Fears around here either. Varley! What is with this guy? Ryu is like, he's got like a half mohawk, but not really. You're the one who destroyed the guard system outside. Who's that? That's Varley, the X-Fear broker. What's he doing here? Why are you here? Why is the Pope let you stay free? That's not what I agreed to. Ha! Did you really think the Pope would really keep a promise to a murderer? And you've forgotten our promise to bring us Colette. You joined with them instead. Silence! If the Pope will not fulfill his promise, then I will punish you myself. No way! I'm getting out of here. Well, chicken shit little guy, I could see that. Like, immediately, just like, nope, never mind, I'm leaving. He called you a murderer. I am a prisoner serving time for the crime of murder. I won't blame you if you look down on me. I'm sure there was a reason he had to murder somebody, though. I'm sure there was a reason for that, right? Explaining would be an excuse. I committed a crime. That's all that needs to be said. My stupid actions have killed many people. Yeah, we got a whole party full of murderers here. You're gonna fit right in. I don't know what you did, and your crime won't go away. But when you're suffering, it's all right to at least say so. I don't know how to explain it very well, but I think we have the goddess inside all our hearts. So I think the goddess also bears the burden of your sins with you. That's all. Perhaps someday I will have the opportunity to tell the story. I apologize. Damn, we just got that tiniest hint at his backstory. He's like, oh yeah, he's a murderer. What? Goodness gracious. Oh, I got a chest here. Nice. And a skip, of course. You and I are... You've killed a human being. That's correct. Ellipses? I apologize. I imagine it's not easy traveling with a criminal. I hope you can tolerate me for a short while. Just long enough to save Presea from the curse of her X-Sphere. I'm a murderer too. You didn't actually murder anybody though. She was already kind of... Well, I guess you can. I hurt countless people in order to protect myself. That's called self-defense. It's not murder. It's different. I don't know what you did, but I won't tell you to leave just because you killed people. She knows. Poor guys, because we're all the same. Thank you. But that doesn't mean I like you, understand? So it means that you don't like yourself either? Is that how it goes? You don't like... I mean, I like Eugene. It's just fine. You're cool. Okay, anyways, now we have to go all the way back to Ozette. And, of course, find a place to heal, because we did not get any spots to heal in that entire dungeon. Which was another reason I was not really fond of it. Other than, like, the puzzle from hell. Oh, we got another skit. Your cooking is really good. Oh, thank you. Phrases like that make it worthwhile to cook. You know, Genus is a good cook, too. I guess guys are better at cooking. That's entirely untrue. Now that you mention it, most chefs are males. That's because of sexism, you guys. Maybe it has to do with strength. Cooking is pretty labor-intensive. But if that's the case, then women are said to be more suited for fighting. What? They are? It's something I read. The reason is because women are not afraid of blood. So basically all the stereotypes in this world are kind of like reversed from the way that they are in our world, or in Sylvarant. I didn't know that. Man, women are scary. Well, we can be if you fuck with us too much. But I guess I get a little scared when there's blood. Yes, we mustn't forget that some women on our group are stronger than us. Oh, hi.
Hi. Also, the real reason why majority of chefs are men is because it's a massive fucking boys club, and you do not survive long in kitchens if you're a woman, let alone a woman trying to actually get somewhere.
Thank you for your input, sweetie.
I have all the words.
She's got all the stories about being a chef, and she loves to. And now, thank you. We must work harder so that we are not a burden. Yeah, you're right. Let's work hard together. Ganbatte! Ganbatte. Yeah, I did think it's funny. It's like, oh yeah, you know, in our world, you know, like the stereotype is like, you know, like men wanting women to stay in the kitchen and stuff like that. And then it's like, oh yeah, in this world, women are stronger and than men, and they're better at fighting. And I'm like, you know what? I guess I'm here for it. Okay, so let me double check. Yeah, Ozette is like over that way, so I think I can kind of squeeze in here. I also don't remember at all if there is an inn in that town, but there should be. I mean, there better be. I sincerely hope so. Let's see. Not that. No, I didn't want to go in the spooky forest. Where? Oh, wait. I'm being silly. It's on the other side. So it's either, you know, walk past, you know, go through that entire forest dungeon again, or, you know, I just get back in the boat and sail on over. I'm gonna get back in the boat. You know, I think I've said this before. I always kind of find it wild how, you know, like there's like this kind of stereotype about how like rich people love sailing and things like that. And I've never really understood the appeal of it because I get seasick very, very easily. And also I apparently cannot steer a boat for crap. Like a couple times I did go on like a speedboat when I was younger, like my you know, family friends and things like that. They had a boat, and I would be like, oh my gosh, like I don't know how I was basically just gripping the freaking ledge the entire time, you know, the edge of the ship, just so I wouldn't like get seasick or throw up. So I can definitely relate to how Rain feels about all of that. You know, that she just hates being on a boat, and I am so sorry, Rain, but unfortunately that's something that we're gonna have to deal with, at least for the time being. Oh my gosh, can I not go this way? Oh yeah, because it's the shallow water, of course. I knew that. I remembered that. All right, we might actually have to go through the forest again now that I'm thinking about it, because I'm looking at the map and there's not that many other docks that you can land on safely. So we are going to have to go through the forest dungeon. Or, you know, we can literally just go up in these, like, you know, these creepy mountain range and everything like that. But yeah, I am so ready to get an airship in this game, y'all. Oh gosh. All right, let's get out of here for now. Yeah, we will go that way. Unless there's like another way. We can't go this way, right? You can't sneak around that way, but yeah. We'll go through the spoopy forest. It's perfect for spoopy month. You know, I did see this really cool thing on the internet, where they were selling this, it was like a goth unicorn. It was from the low quality facts page on Blue Sky. You know what? I'll just go into this town real quick. So I believe that there is an inn here, and then there might also be like some kind of potion or something that I need to get. I honestly don't remember, but yeah, that's kind of required for one of the side quests. Do I talk to you? Oh, good timing, Sheena. I have a favor I want to ask you. What is it? When I was stocking up the store, I accidentally dropped something important in the well. Can you go get it for me? Sure, no problem. Oh, brother, okay. Yeah, Sheena's not really a huge fan of falling down, like, deep, dark, cavernous spaces, as we learn from, you know, her first appearance at the beginning of the game, where she tripped, you know, over... Actually, it was Colette who tripped and then she fell, you know, into the mines. that was the whole thing. But anyways, where actually is the well? That is a good question. I was playing Offerings. Jeez, yeah, I think I talked to you already. I thought for sure there was an inn in this town, and I might just be mistaken. But sure, I'll do this little quest. I'm helping mommy! Because that will be, you know, that will be useful for... I'm pretty sure that is what you need to do to get the potion to talk to the give the little gnome. Either that or we're going to have to go all the way back to Sylvarant. Wait. We don't need anything. Is it... Oh, yeah, I'm silly. It's right over here. That's the way... I was like getting all... okay, yeah, that's obviously where the well is. I wonder when he dropped it in the well. There's something floating. It looks like a book. I can't believe he dropped something like this. Let's go give it back to him. Ah, thank you. I can't work without it. That was stupid, dropping your account book. Nice way to roast him, Sheena. Ha ha. Its appearance as an account book is only a disguise to fool the public. This is actually my prized notebook of secrets. Secrets? My secrets will astound you. Even my secretary loves them. Ah, I see what you did there. Also, why was Secret, like, flashing all like that? Oh, brother, do not hate me because I'm beautiful. Not bad, but so that perhaps that book should contain something a little more novel. Ah, no, I didn't mean... Oh, gosh, all the puns, all the puns. Hey, not bad. I'll give you the secret notebook I was using before. I thought you said you needed it. You couldn't work without it. Ah, no, Go on, take it. If you want to hear my secrets, come back anytime. Or we could just look in the notebook, I guess. Thank you. Okay, does he have... Can we look in the secret notebook? Oh, with all the good Mizuho gossip. We can't actually read the book, but maybe that, you know, that'll change, you know, some of the NPC dialogue. Okay, I thought that was like supposed to be like there's like a special kind of potion or something like that we were gonna get there. That was a little pointless to do that quest, but hey, it's fine. We did that, I guess. That was kind of a fun little optional scene. Ah, yes. Okay, so we're gonna have to go... Do we go... Wait, wasn't this where we went already? I'm getting so... I am getting so turned around in this game. Okay. Nice! Also a random battle. I'm here for it. Ow! Speaking of, you know, random battles in RPGs, I really want to play the Final Fantasy Tactics remake. It looks so much fun. I love that game as a kid. Like, I'm not usually that big into strategy RPGs. Although it kind of depends on the series. Like, Fire Emblem games I'm pretty, you know, usually pretty down with. FFT, it was really hard for me as a kid. And I definitely remember, like, here's the thing with that game is that it was very not great with the save files. All right, finally an inn, and I actually got to like went to the hardest dungeon in the game in chapter 3, and then that awful boss fight with Weegraf, and then like I just couldn't make any progress because I was underleveled and he just kept one-shotting me, and I was stuck in the dungeon. You can't go back out to grind. So I literally had to start the entire game over from the beginning. Oh, goodness. All right. Ad break going on. All right. We have an ad break, so I will be back in just 5 minutes because we have a cutscene to watch. Yeah, I'll be right back. I need to get some water. All right. Thank you all so much for your patience. Let's get back to the thing, to the game.
Oh, crap. Not the Papal Knight
Knights again?
Of course, it's the Papal Knights. I know, right?
Well, it isn't Master Zelos. I trust you are well.
Not exactly, but we'd be doing a lot better if you guys weren't here.
Damn it! Remember, capture Colette alive.
Oh, no.
Why are you in such a hurry to die?
Why are you in such a hurry to die? Good question. In fact, I keep forgetting to do this. All right, oh, okay, so we have Cardinal Knight and Commander Knight. Gosh, if there's one thing that you can never trust in any fantasy game, it's organized religion. That's just something that is, like, anytime there is a fictional church or anything like that, they're probably gonna be the bad guys. Actually, there is kind of a reason for the, like, historical basis for this in a lot of Japanese media, and it's because Christianity was actually illegal in Japan for a long time because it was kind of seen as like, oh, like an outsider's religion, and you know, Japanese, you know, Shinto is like very different philosophy-wise from, you know, the Abrahamic religions.
We managed to win.
So it's kind of like a cultural thing. We managed to win. Yep,
It's my
we did.
fault again. I'm so sorry, everyone.
Don't be silly. They're after my life too. The Professor and Genus are wanted because they're half-elves. Sheena is from Mizuho, now considered a village of traitors. And Regal is considered a traitor as well.
Yeah, just a whole bunch of traitors and thieves and murderers in our party. But we're the good guys, right? Yeah, we are the good guys because the whole system is the bad guys.
Thanks.
Stop thinking everything's your fault.
I know, right? Like,
I'm sorry, Lloyd.
oh, I want to give Colette a hug.
You don't need to apologize for it.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Oh, you okay, girl?
Colette! Professor! Colette's...
She's running a fever. But what could be causing this much pain?
Move. Please leave this to me.
It's okay. It's okay, chat.
Saya?
The tiny,
All right.
the tiny pink girl with that axe is gonna help us. Everything's gonna be fine. By attacking us all with an axe, apparently.
Good work, Brisea.
Oh, this dickhead, of course. Oh no!
Damn! Corinne!
It's okay. We can fight off the dragons. I've got this tiny little Pokemon that's going to fight off those giant dragons that are currently capturing Colette.
The most cunning of the Desian Grand Cardinals. I hope you don't mind me taking the chosen one.
I very do much mind. Also, Colette's hair is like clipping through the dragon's a foot. So that's a little bit awkward. Oh, hey, Llama, how's it going?
Why are the Desians in Tetheala?
Welcome to stream. As you can see, Colette is getting captured again. We have to rescue her again. Goodness. But hey, we got through that horrible dungeon at least.
Colette!
Cool dragon, I know, right? It looks like it would be a dragon and poison type Pokemon. I'm here for it.
Lloyd, will you help Brisea?
He wants his girlfriend back, though.
I've carved the charm. With this, she should return to her real self.
Llama is overwhelmed but otherwise good. Was watching Symphogear G in Prolo server. Nice, Symphogear. Watch Symphogear. Everyone should watch Symphogear, chat. that is my one request. If you do nothing else with your life, watch Symphogear.
Huh? Presea, are you okay? What?
And
What am I doing?
and play more RPGs. They're fun.
Where's my daddy?
I see you have a very pretty dress. Thank you. It was another default option on Vroid. Oh.
What have I been doing?
Oh no. She's just realizing what happened. She didn't remember anything.
Thank you for assisting me with my daddy's burial.
This her dad has just been dead this entire time and she didn't even realize.
Have you calmed down a little?
It's so dark.
I've been a great burden on you all.
You remember?
Yes, mostly.
Mostly.
Why did you have an X-sphere like that on you? I received it from a person named Varley.
I knew it. Varley.
I wanted to save my sick daddy. I wanted to
Varley.
learn how to wield an axe so that I could work in my daddy's place. So Varley introduced me to Rodile, and I was taken to the research academy in Cyback.
The experiments on you were carried out by order of the Pope, right?
Yep.
Which means that Desian is in league with the Pope.
Or possibly all of them. We don't know yet.
Presea, do you have an older sister?
No,
Do you have any other family?
I have a younger sister. She left to go into service for a noble, and that was the last I saw of her. And my mommy died when I was a child.
Okay, who has the saddest backstory in this game? Probably Presea, I think.
When you were a child? You're still a child now.
Oh, yes, of course. That's right.
At any rate, we can't just leave you here in this village by yourself if you have no one to turn to.
Yeah.
Yes, the people of this village seem to avoid her.
I'd like to go with all of you if that would be all right.
Huh? Why?
It's my fault that Colette was taken away. So please, let me help in her rescue.
I mean, you were kind of brainwashed by that guy, but we're not going to hold it against you.
Please allow me to come along as well. It seems that my fate is linked to your enemy.
Of course.
Of course you're welcome to join us. Help us save Colette.
The more the merrier.
I will.
Unless it's one of the, like Chrono Cross when there's like 40 party members and most of them are optional. Thank you for the hydrate. I will definitely hydrate. I got some ice water here, so.
Thank you. I am in your debt. I shall not betray your trust.
That's just gonna be, more valuable than gold in like 10 years.
Now let's hurry and find Colette.
Okay.
They headed east.
So you've lost the Chosen.
This guy again.
You again. What have you done with Colette?
Rodile is ignoring our orders and acting on his own. I know nothing of it.
Internal strife? How pathetic.
Nice one, Rain. Yeah.
Say what you will. Either way, he will have no choice but to abandon the Chosen.
What do you mean?
The Chosen is useless as she is now. You can let her be.
You've got to be kidding me. We're going to rescue Colette no matter what. And if you get in our way...
Yeah, that's very rude to say.
Then, I suggest you seek the Riards and head for the eastern skies.
Of course.
I'm sure the people of Mizuho have located the Riards by now.
What's that guy trying to do?
Well, who cares? If he's useful, make use of him.
I agree. Anyway, let's head back to Mizuho for now.
Yay, more backtracking.
Okay then, just to make it official, welcome to the group, Presea. Thank you.
My cute little Presea. I'll protect you, okay?
Can you say it without sounding like a creep, though? More content.
Thank you, Zealous.
Yep.
Ow!
Come on, let's go.
And, it gives me an excuse
I'll
to...
protect you too.
Thank you, Genus.
Oh, stupid Lloyd!
Oh, gosh. Sheena's keeps getting rejected. All right, yeah, well, okay. We can actually fast travel. Nice. I'll take it. We're back in Mizuho. But yeah, this will give it... I definitely want to bring Presea into the party. Let's see. I think we'll have Lloyd here. Can have Presea. Genus will be very happy that he gets to be in the party with her. And I guess Zealous, why not? Yeah. I'll probably be switching back and forth between Lloyd and Presea, like, overall, you know, for melee damage and stuff like that. Oh, Lloyd, good timing. What is it? We've located the Riards. Well, that wasn't too difficult. It's just like Kratos said. Why does he do things like that to help us if he's our enemy? He's more of an anti-hero. That's kind of his whole goal. He, you know, he's like the bad guy, but he's also the good guy. Well, now we can save Colette. Sheena, before you recover the Riards, I must give you a test. A test, Vice Chief? Yes, even if we recover the Riards, if Volt's mana runs out, they will crash again. Thus, before recovering the Riards, you are going to form a pact with Volt. Oh no! That she doesn't like that for some reason. I know it's hard, but it's a test you must overcome. I can't! And she just runs off? Sheena failed to form a pact with Volt once before. That is the reason why the chief is in a coma. Damn, okay. Well, we got more tragic anime backstory to worry about. Let's talk to you, I guess. Sheena looked like she was about to cry, but I believe the deeper the wound, the more important it is to overcome it. Yeah, I guess that is very true. You know, you gotta work through that struggle and you know, talk about it with other people. When Sheena failed in forming the pact with Volt, many villagers died. Chief Igaguri protected Sheena and has not opened his eyes since. Damn, that is heavy. Okay, more NPCs to talk to, and I think we just want to have us talk to, like, our main party members. Sheena took on any task she was asked of for the sake of the village. Even when she was sent to participate in the Summon Spirit Pact experiments at the Imperial Academy, she showed not one sign of ejection, even though she had no idea what she was getting into. Yeah, a whole bunch of, like, everybody is just kind of manipulating everyone else. Sheena is still too young, too frail to accept the cruel fate forced upon her. Lend her your strength. I think it's also kind of interesting because this game kind of came out during a bit of a cultural shift in terms of, like, you know, anime protagonists and things like that, where, you know, you have Lloyd, who's like the very do-goody, you know, stereotypical, like, let's go save the world kind of hero, and then, you know, Kratos is more of an anti-hero, and a lot of the later Tales games kind of focus more on anti-heroes and things like that. I just think it's interesting. It's a pretty famous incident. A quarter of Mizuho's population died. She puts on a strained face, but she's really all alone in this village. Go cheer her up, man. She seems to have a big thing for you. Like, it's kind of wild because we went from, you know, the traditional hero and things to more, like, anti-heroes. And then, you know, nowadays, like, we have people straight up like, you know, the villain is the hero. You know, things like the Joker movie or, you know, I guess it's not that new anymore, but like Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, things like that, whereas, like, the villain is the protagonist. Kind of wonder what that kind of says about our morals and things like that, how they changed over time. You understand the pain of involving others in an incident you caused. Go to her. Oh, hey, Ram, how's it going? Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing all right. Let's talk to our friend Sheena. She's having a rough day. Don't worry. If it comes down to it, I'll save you. Just like you saved me a long time ago. I can't. Wait, did you change outfits? Yes, I did. I've been putting on different outfits, like, over the course of this this playthrough on stream. Just for funsies. I can't do it. You heard, didn't you? So many people died because I failed to make a pact with Volt. We heard. What about it? So I may wind up killing you too. We won't die. we're the protagonists. Because you're going to succeed. How do you know that? I already failed once. You'll succeed. We've been helped by your summon spirits countless times. Ellipses. You are not the old Sheena. You've already made pacts with other summon spirits. It'll be fine. You'll do great. I guarantee it. Yeah, Sheena, I hope to. And if Volt goes berserk again, I'll cut him down myself, and that'll be the end of it, okay? All right, I'll try it. As for the whereabouts of the Riards, I'll send Orochi to the temple later. Ask him about them. The Temple of Lightning is north of here. Take care. Okay. I guess we're gonna have Sheena in the party for this, so that's gonna be interesting. It would definitely make sense to, you know, have a good, you know, representative of, like, you know, have Sheena, and then Presea's got to be in the party because we got to grind her up. Orochi and Kuchinawa are brothers, right? They're both old Mizuho words for snake, but those aren't their real names. Yeah, I believe Orochi is, like, one of the summons in, like, Persona. In Mizuho, we have a tradition of giving people an additional name while hiding our real names. Huh. Really? What are their real names? So are they like nicknames? Beats me. Only they and their parents and the chief know, and whomever they marry. Is your name a second name as well? Yeah, that's right. Presea, I know Sheena's real name. How exactly? How could you know? Sheena's real name is Violent Demonic Banshee. Zelos, see, I told you she's a violent banshee. Gosh, them doing, like, the odd couple routine is kind of adorable. Not that I would ship them because, let's be honest, I'm pretty sure Sheena's, like, not into him at all, but, like, I just love their banter, okay? I really like their banter. But, yeah, okay, so we gotta go to the Temple of Lightning, which we did actually come across before.
All right, let's go.
Or we'll just fight this guy real quick. And Zelos cannot be slightly creepy for the life of him. Yeah, you know, it's like, I know he kind of, you know, he doesn't make the greatest impression sometimes, but he does actually have, like, a lot of depth to him that you kind of find out more over the course of the story. But I can also understand why he's not, you know, everyone's favorite. Because that kind of, like, you know, the womanizing anime boy, it's like a common trope, but some games do it better than others. And Zelos feels like he should be on, like, you know, like, if this were modern times, if you were in a modern workplace, you would have to go to a lot of seminars about sexual harassment. That's all I'm gonna say. You'd have to go to a lot of seminars. Also, is it just me? Oh, I am out of magic lenses, actually. I need to do that. I need to buy more. F. I'm gonna have to go back really quick to buy some more, items.
Just warming up.
I don't know if this actually has an item shop in it now that I'm thinking about it. But hey, more grinding, I guess. Oof. Also, y'all, I saw that video. I know I'm a little bit behind on this, but it's because I'm behind on everything. I heard that they did, like, an announcement for a new Simpsons movie, and I realized that it had been, you know, literally over 20 years since the last one came out, and I was like, I felt so old, I felt like I was going to just shrivel up back into myself. Llama is tired. Aw. I understand. If you're tired, you know, it's totally okay if you need to take a nap or, you know, do whatever you gotta do to chill out. Okay, we can do the Card of Lightning or the card of wind. I mean, we're going in the Temple of Lightning, so it probably makes sense to give Sheena that card. Let's see. Oh gosh, for a second I thought that said manly seal. I was like, why manly? Why does the seal manly? I don't get that. But sure, yeah, let's just equip that on Sheena. Very nice. And what else? Oh, we can get additional resist, elemental resist, when reduces lightning against wind and elemental damage. Why not? Anything else that we should buy here? I guess I'll get like a couple more gels, things like that. Really, I need mostly like orange gels. Those are the ones that I'm gonna need the most. And yeah, that's it for now. All right, now we are going on. But yeah, I used to love The Simpsons, like as a kid. You know, I was growing up in the 90s. It was everywhere. It was a huge phenomenon. I remember like my parents like didn't want me to watch it when I was a kid. They thought it was like too offensive, which is kind of wild when you think about like, you know, the kinds of stuff that is coming out today that is actually for kids. You know, but like, oh, The Simpsons, it's too edgy. You know, and this was before like South Park or anything like that had even come out. So yeah, it was a whole thing. Temple of Lightning is up this way, isn't it? This big old island here. Yeah, that's where it is. And but yeah, I did end up watching The Simpsons. I spent so many nights like watching every episode. And you know, I will say they had a really solid run until like around the time that the movie came out, and then I kind of lost interest in it, and I haven't watched it since then. So I'm like, another one is really weird. Anyways, packed with Bolt. Volt, this may not be easy. What do you mean? According to a word I've read, the words Volt speaks are extremely unusual and indecipherable to humans. If that's true, that means the ritual of the pact can't succeed. Yes, I hope I am able to translate his words. I mean, it'll be fine, because we have a super genius like you on the team, Rain, and you're great, so don't worry about it. You're gonna be just fine. Alright, yeah, I guess we'll just save over here. And let's go. Temple of Lightning, new dungeon time. We got in really easy. And I don't see an Oracle Stone anywhere. This is the flourishing world. It probably isn't functioning as a seal right now. And another skit. I honestly love the skits in this, so I'm not complaining. What's wrong, Sheena? You're nervous, aren't you? Well, yeah, of course. Don't worry. If anything goes wrong, I'll protect you, okay? I sincerely hope so. I appreciate that. But I don't think you have that kind of power. Or me either, of course. You mustn't talk like that. I'm gonna do my best, so you should too, okay? A lot of just positive vibes all around. Like, you could do it. You just gotta do your best. Up. Yep, this is gonna be a whole thing, isn't it? With this puzzle. Oof. It's all good.
Get ready.
Get ready.
Here we go.
Field barrier. Beast. Tower seal. So that's your
No way.
Also, I need to magic lens you. Lightning Bird, not the most creative name ever, but you know, it's still there. And what's this other one? The Thunder Sword. Wow, they were not really creative in the naming department for this particular dungeon. I guess, or most of the dungeon. This game. I mean, it's still better than like one thing that kind of drove me crazy about the more modern versions of Pokemon. I did really enjoy Scarlet and Violet overall. But I always thought the names of the Paradox Pokemon were really silly. Like Walking Wake or like Screamtail, and it's like, it's Jigglypuff. It's just an angry Jigglypuff. Just let it be that. I wonder if Sheena's okay. We have to believe in her. If we don't, who will? She's got to believe in herself, or believe in the me that believes in her. I'm not joking. Just think for a moment. If I were the one who's about to make that pact now, even Lloyd wouldn't be able to freely put all of his trust in me, right? Yeah, but that's because you're you, Zelos. The brat can shut up, mind you. So anyways, I was thinking how you have beautiful mutual trust born of the time you've spent together. Sheena's our partner. Of course we trust her. And so are you, after all. I trust you too. Is that all you're gonna say? Is just Oh, what the heck? What is that? All right, well, does that actually do anything? I'm like trying to get to this part of the dungeon, but I guess that's not, you can't do that just yet. I just can't stop wondering what that means. What means? Have you figured out something about Crucius's schemes? Just recently, they've been saying the Chosen is useless. They keep saying that. Yet Colette is supposed to possess the necessary properties to become Martel's vessel. So what are they talking about? Now that I mention it, you're right. I mean, I understand if they said Zelos was useless. Yeah, you're right. At least he agrees. Hey, wait, hey, what that second comment supposed to mean? Stop joking around, you two. This may mean that Colette is still hiding something. It could be, yeah. We were just trying to have fun roasting Zelos, like, you know, nothing wrong with that. It's just my favorite hobby, I guess. All right. Oh, I think I know it. Okay, so if I step on this button, I see. Is it all of those, or like if I just push this button? Ah! Oh, what was that? Looks like an electric shock. It appears when you step on the switch, lightning strikes the rod. I figured that as much. Hey, Sheena, you've been here before, right? What did you do that time? I don't really know anything about the traps in the temple. The others from Mizuho cleared them for me. Oh, of course, she got help. She looked it all up in a guide like I do. Then I guess we'll have to figure it out ourselves. Lloyd, lightning strikes higher ground. Higher ground. Yeah. People, keep on shining. And now I have that song stuck in my head. Until I reach the highest ground. Wait, hold on. Can I turn this off? There we go. All right, turn that off. That way I at least won't get zapped on the way there. Can I move? Nope, I can't push these blocks. Just wanted to see if you could move any of the blocks here, but it appears that you can't. But we'll have to go, maybe this will do something if we press the switch there, because the electricity is kind of coming out to the left. Oh, never mind. I have to, you know, turn this one off first. But, you know, like, this is kind of a cool concept for a puzzle, at least. Like, they definitely have some cool concepts for, like, all the different elemental puzzles and things like that. All right, so are we going to be able to shoot lightning out of our hands with this one? Are we literally going to turn into, like, Emperor Palpatine right now? I'm here for it. Whoa! Looks like it's shooting out electricity. The electricity is blue. I wonder if it's useful. Perhaps there is something that can only be destroyed with this electricity. We'll find out, won't we? We will definitely find out. Can I? That doesn't work. Apparently. What about this? Ah, all right. Timing! It's all about the timing. All right, Sylvarant. Now, who can take that. That seems like a Zelos sort of thing. Or Presea. That's also acceptable. Alright. Gosh, you have so many different options, actually. Alright. What about that? No? That don't work? No? Why not? ¿Por qué? Alright, well, I guess those are the only blocks that we can destroy for now. So let's just go up this way and proceed to the dungeon. The rest of the dungeon. I actually have been trying to learn a bit more Spanish because I have some coworkers now that speak Spanish, and it's kind of been my job to like translate and you know help people out and stuff like that. But also, I have a partner who speaks Spanish now, so she's been teaching me some things. All right, Chan, and she's great. Oh, it's a gold slime. It's me. You know what? Actually, I want to play as Presea a little bit more. You know, since I haven't used her in a hot minute, might as well. Yeah. Help is on the way. And now I went into Rise Against, which was a band I loved when I was in like high school or middle school. Anything over here? It's pitch black. We'll have to use the lightning to confirm the path or we'll fall off. Okay. Oh gosh, I hate these kinds of puzzles where it's just like the room is dark and you can only see it, you know, at certain points. It's also not great if you're like photosensitive or something like that. And you know, because like literally I can't even see where I am right now. But we go through this way. Wait, can I not do anything up here? F, that was all for nothing. All right, we're gonna have to go backtrack. Oh, lovely. I wonder if we fall off, will it like take us back to this to the start, or will it just kind of respawn you where you were earlier? I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. I was like right in front of the door. Of course I was.
You're gonna regret this.
Oh yes. Oh, so we have Lamia, snake lady. Is it? You know, is it bad, chat? Is it bad that I think the snake lady is kind of hot? Like, oh crap. Wrong pause button. I like snake ladies, okay? And there was actually, there's like this. Oh, here we go. Sheena's just gonna go ham with her mystic art. Hell yeah, go girl. Honestly, I feel like Sheena is one of those characters that, like, one of the few characters that I think is better when she's controlled by the AI, but maybe that just might be because I suck at using her, and I don't know how her combos work, which is why I haven't really been using her all that much. I do really like her as a character, though. She's great. Let's give you an orange gel. Why not? Oh, I totally forgot I had one of these. EX Gem level 1. I guess I can give that to you. Why not? Yeah. We'll get some more physical attack power. Never complain about that. And I guess we'll make Presea the front member of the party for now. Yeah, we got this. Oh, okay, I see how this works. We need to get the lightning that's all of these different colors, and, you know, like, like the blue lightning will only work on the blue boxes, and then the yellow lightning will only work on the yellow boxes, because that's how lightning works, right? That is definitely how, you know, that's when, you know, Benjamin Franklin first discovered that lightning was electricity, and then he found out that, you know, depending on what color was, you know, will change, like, how, you know, lightning will destroy certain blocks in your dungeons and things like that. I have no freaking clue. But hey, I got a little EX attack. I'll take that. A compound skill. All right, so obviously we need to go through here to start. Ooh, this is a really big dungeon too. Like, that's a dick move, game. That was a whole thing. Of course, there's just going to be random monster attacks in the dungeon. But, you know, like, Tales of Vesperia had a similar dungeon to this, where there was, like, a bunch of layers and things like that. It kind of has, like, a bit of a Zelda vibe in a way. It's really cool. You know, that's one thing I like about the Tales games. Like, you know, the dungeons aren't always the, you know, the best with the puzzles and things like that. But I enjoy, you know, the fact that of like running through the dungeons and, you know, trying to figure out what's going on. And you know, a lot of RPG dungeons are kind of just like, especially nowadays, they're kind of just like long corridors. And, you know, occasionally you will have, you know, different exits to go in and things like that, but that's kind of all you get. So I like, you know, I like the idea of this being a little bit more old school, a little bit more intricate and detailed and things like that. I'm also really tempted to, you know, start singing one of my favorite, you know, a song from one of my favorite Metallica albums, Ride the Lightning. Oh gosh, because I have to bring up a way to bring rock music into it somehow. Oh, no, don't fail, don't fail. I pressed the B button. Because I was watching this, like, YouTube video, this little short, that it was, like, Kirk Hammett, like, losing his mind because Ride the Lightning wasn't on the set. It's like, where's Ride the Lightning? I'm not playing this set unless you have Ride the Lightning on it. Oh, nice. All right, I will take that. EX Gem level 3. If I get an EX Gem level 2, I'm definitely giving it to Lloyd, by the way. I guess for this, I can give you another one. How about that? Let's see. Eternal, Endure, Power Charge, Guard Plus. Let's try this one. I have no idea if any of this will be useful, but we'll give it a shot. Also, Sheena, how have you not gotten like any titles yet? She's still using the base one. It's because I never use her in combat. That's why. Okay, well, now that we're down here, how do we get out? Okay, yeah, we just gotta examine, and then boom. Okay. I mean, hey, I'm having fun with this dungeon. Not gonna lie. You can have that. Does Lloyd equips helmets, right? I can give him one, and it lowers his intelligence. Not that he really needs our help with that. Not that he really needs our help with that particular, you know, in that department. I will say I'm a little bit. It's been a hot minute since I played this game, and I have been playing a lot of Xenoblade Chronicles X, which is very different battle system and things like that, but. I might be a little bit rusty on this game just because I've been playing another RPG on my off-stream time, and it's so good. Like you know, I never got to play the original when it came out on Wii U because I never owned a Wii U. Just not really my favorite. Favorite thing? Ooh, I want to actually do, yeah, we'll go with this, this set. How about that?
Ready for this?
Oh gosh, because I want Presea to learn some more arts, you know, and things like that. Even though, of course, it's gonna be hard for her because all these enemies love to fly around everywhere. That makes it a little bit annoying.
Ready for this?
But it's all good. But yeah, I've been in loving Xenoblade Chronicles X. I mean, it's like my favorite series, so of course I'm gonna love it. But you know, it's also a very different game than, you know, some of the games are, you know, traditionally. Like, it's more, it's less story-based, more exploration-based, I guess is the best way that I could put it. It's very, like, open world. You know, you're constantly running around this big, huge area. Is that a good idea to do that way? Probably not, but sure. And it's just like, it always blows my mind how massive Mira is. You know, it's like, honestly, it might be the biggest world map in any Xeno game. Yeah, and you can kind of tell, like, if you played Breath of the Wild, Xenoblade X is kind of a prototype for that game. It was kind of what Monolith Soft, who also designed the maps for all of Breath of the Wild, that they kind of use the Xeno games as kind of like a way to develop their open worlds and things like that. And they've also done a lot of, like, they did a lot of work on Animal Crossing New Horizons. So, you know, you all have them to thank for that, and, you know, having it help you get through the COVID pandemic and things like that, because that was a whole thing. Don't need to remind you all of that. I mean, I will say, like, you know, going through COVID, it was crazy. It was a crazy time that we all lived through. That's a huge machine. What is it used for? I don't think it's on. But it was also kind of nice, even though I lost my job, I didn't have to worry about work for a while. Yes, the control apparatus may be located somewhere else. Because that was, you know, it was like, oh yeah, I actually got, like, government assistance. You know, they just sent everybody money. And I was like, can't they just do that now? Can't they just send us, like, money because we need money?
Let's get rid of him.
Nope, not anymore. Oh. Okay, so apparently punishment and beast are basically the exact same move, but you know, beast is just better because it has more AoE. I guess that is how I would explain it. Gosh, this is a little confusing of a dungeon, but we'll figure it out. I'm not a kid. Genus, your shirt is hanging out. What? Where? I'll fix it. Oh god. Thanks. He's all shy and awkward. You're still a child, it seems. I'm not a child. I've grown up too. That's what every kid says. Oh, all right. You're an adult. Okay, Genus. We can call you that. Now you have to pay taxes. I'm sorry. Hey, you're treating me like a kid again. It's not like you're any older than I am. Ah, right. I guess they are the same age. That does make sense. Oh, this is back to the creepy room, isn't it? Yeah, I don't want to go back there. No, thank you. Okay, I have to figure out... What I gotta do is figure out how to go, like, down the stairs to that little corridor there, because I think that will unlock a little bit more of this. Actually, no, that's not what I want to do, because that was, like, the level I was before. So I gotta figure out how to get the thingy. Oh wait, I didn't even realize these were stairs. I'm silly.
Let's go all out.
And I'm hoping that at some point that we're gonna get the yellow, you know, lightning, so that we can destroy all these yellow blocks and get ourselves some goodies. Because that's what always is nice about exploring these dungeons, is getting all the chests and things like that. Getting all the good stuff. Oh gosh, yeah, this is gonna be like a whole thing. Like, this is a massive, massive dungeon. Wow. And we went all the way up here, but it's a dead end. There's nowhere we can go up that way. I see there's a boulder, so that is apparently going to be useful for something. I have no idea what. Let's see. What do I... It's not on. What if I zap it? Nope, that didn't work either. Alright, I might just put on a holy bottle just so I don't have to repeat fights. So I can get through this dungeon a little faster. And, you know, I don't have to grind as much. Let's see, that was a dead end. That was where I was before. Beware of, like, yeah, I do want to look at that skip, but I just want to see if I go this way. Nope. Beware of lightning. Whoa, that was close. If we stay here too long, we're gonna get fried. I wonder if the building itself is electrically charged. You are certainly right. We may be struck at any moment. But we haven't made the pact with the summon spirit. That's the whole point. We need to find Volt quickly. Yeah, that's what the game is basically saying. You're taking too long to explore this dungeon. You need to hurry up and like actually make some progress. And I'm like, I know, game. I know. That's what I'm trying to do. As it turns out, though, the holy bottle actually is a little bit nice because it lets you see a little bit more of where you are. So I still can't see where the ground is, but hey, that's marginal progress, I guess. Ah! Ah! I fell! Ah! F! Oh, okay, we literally just fall all the way down back at the beginning here. Well, that kind of sucks. That is definitely, it was not ideal. Okay, yeah, let's, we don't need to go this way. Let me just double check this really quick. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. It's okay. I will figure this out. Eventually. Or I'll just get into another battle and then figure it out. Oh, here we go. Over limit. Let's do it. She mad, big, you know, little girl with a giant axe. Honestly, I'm getting more used to Presea's playstyle, and I'm enjoying it. It's good. I think I'm gonna set... Okay, I don't really want to have punishment as her arc, though. We'll have it like that way. So she's got all of her little directional moves, you know, just like Super Smash Brothers. It fits. Okay. Oh wait, I can examine this. That will give me oh my god, game. Memory gem. I'll take that. Can I... Oh, wait a minute. I think I figured something out. I figured out the next thing. It changed. And now we have the yellow lightning. Yay! Progress!
More battles?
I know, right? Battle after battle after battle. But it's okay, Sheena, because you learned a new skill. And it's very relevant to, you know, the... Oh, God. Screw this guy! Oh, gosh. These enemies can be the worst sometimes.
Ready for this? Just as I expected.
Okay, so we got that. Gods, I'm wondering if this might have been a mistake to have this in where there's like water everywhere. So I'm actually gonna keep that the way it is for now. Because I really, really, really do not wanna deal with that by any means. So oh hey, there's a thingy over here too. Is this the... It seems to be an apparatus of kind, so it's the same device. I will have to go, you know, I might have to do a little bit of backtracking to get all the little random items in the dungeon and things like that, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. For sure.
Enemies.
I wanted to fight that enemy. I wanted to fight them. Because I got to see the Lamia again, and she's hot. Hey, Lamia, you wanna, you know, come out, you know, hang out after I do this dungeon, you know, and we could, share some apple gels, if you know what I mean. Gosh. I was realizing, like, how much of my humor is just basically you just like AO jokes and double entendres and things like that. And I realized a lot of it was because of, you know, some of it's just being a streamer. That's just kind of the humor that we use. And then some of it was from watching SNL Celebrity Jeopardy. Because I watched a lot of that when I was younger, in college and things like that. Yeah, it's kind of dating me, but like, I saw this meme, you know, in one of my friend's Discord servers, and they referenced The Lonely Island, and it was like, you know, TW, you know, throwing it on the ground. My so-called girlfriend hands me a cell phone, says it's my dad. This isn't my dad. This is a cell phone. and I felt bad because I was the only one who got it. And I was like, damn, I must be old AF because I was the only one who recognized the Lonely Island reference. And then I was like, oh, it wasn't that long ago. And then I'm like looking and it was like, oh yeah, that was like 15 years ago when they were popular. So yeah, there's a that's the other part of my humor. It's double entendres and hey, remember this old thing? Where am I? Can the lightning? Yeah, there we go.
You guys stalking me or something?
Zelos is like, well, the Lammy is clearly into me because that's why she keeps trying to fight us. Clearly. Inflection. Ow. Gosh, every character other than Lloyd is just super slow. I'm realizing this now. It's like every character other than Lloyd is just so slow that it can be like really hard to do combos with them. There we go. And like get, you know, maximize your damage output. All right, so yeah, I think I will, I'll switch to Lloyd for a little bit. And you know what? I will give Sheena a break. Let's put Genus in there for now. I'm definitely gonna have to switch back, you know, switch back to her when we do what it is where, you know, we actually get to the end of the dungeon. But for now, should be fine. Oh, hi!
Another battle.
Yes, we do have another battle. Yeah, like, okay, I was seeing this comment, it got me a little bit annoyed, there on Blue Sky. It's like, it kind of made me realize, maybe just need to not be on Blue Sky so much. Not be so terminally online. And it's better for your mental health. But they were just saying like, oh, people don't play RPGs because they like them. they just play it so they can seem smart. And I'm like, okay, really? Really? Like, you know, people can't just, like, enjoy a thing because it makes them feel good and they like it. Like, there always has to be some ulterior motive behind it. I just don't get, like, people like that. You know, there's so much weird discourse about RPGs, like, in general, which I don't really see for, like, other kinds of games. Like, no one says, like, you know, FPS games aren't really games, or people just play them to, like, you know, sound like a badass or something like that. They're just doing it. But, you know, it's fine. People like what they like, and if you don't like it, then that's fine. That's cool, I guess. I just don't get it. You know, just let people enjoy things. Okay, so we do have an ad break. But it's fine. I'm just gonna go through this dungeon. I am so, like, just completely... damn it. I was mashing the B button, but of course it didn't work. Of course. I like that they guys kind of shove you out through that little, like, hole. Little hole in the wall. Wait a minute. So, I did definitely go this way, right? Did I go this way? Honestly, I really wish I had a map of this dungeon because everything kind of looks the same to me after a while. Especially these creepy, like, walkways that are, you know, that they kind of all look the same, and they keep getting dark, so I can't even see where I'm going. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to put you know, when I upload this VOD onto Twitch, I'm gonna have to, or onto YouTube, I'm gonna have to do like a photosensitive warning. At least it's not as bad as, like, you know, some older games, like on the SNES, like Link to the Past, like the title screen, every time the game boots up, you know, you get that, lightning strike, and you're like, oh my god, what the hell is going on? You know, things like that. So anyways, we'll go up here. I just wanted to see if there was any kind of treasure or anything worth grabbing. Of course I'm gonna have to fight this enemy. Just because. Also, they were lightning birds, but apparently they're weak to lightning. Go figure. They still get stunned by getting hit by electricity. Hey, I'm fine with that, I guess.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
Purple quartz, what does that do? Temporarily adds the power of lightning to a weapon. Interesting. I mean, I don't think it is going to be terribly useful here because we're in the lightning dungeon, but hey, I'm a fan of it. Also, this is kind of reminding me a bit of Golden Sun, which is, you know, I've definitely infodumped about how much I love that game. You know, I kind of discovered it when I was 12, and it just blew my mind because I'd never played an RPG like that before. Oh, it's so good. So I was kind of thinking of possibly doing that, playing that game on stream at some point. And they have a lot of different, like, elemental dungeons and puzzles and things like that, because it's very, you know, like Avatar: The Last Airbender kind of, you know, the fire, earth, water, and wind. You know, every character has like a specific element and things like that. Okay, so that was pointless. There was no reason for us to do anything up here. I just thought there would be something cool for me to get down there, but apparently not. Of course, because that would make the game too easy, I guess. All right, so what I gotta do... It uses electricity, right? I think I might have made a mistake by turning that switch on, actually. I'll figure it out eventually, though. I'll figure this out. Let's go down here. God, I hate this. Like, my eyesight's bad enough as it is, game. You don't need to make it worse. All right, yeah, so that's up there. Wait, did they not want me to hit that yet?
You guys part of the game?
no! Am I gonna be soft locked out of completing the dungeon? Oh god. Oh, also I'm poisoned. Oh noes. So alright, we got this.
Demon Fang!
Devastation!
Demon Fang!
Aqua
Alright. We're so close though. We're so close. Like I feel it. I feel like we're slowly getting there. I mean, it's still not as bad as like the water temple in Zelda or anything, or even the last dungeon that we did. But yeah, okay, so we push this. Oh, okay. I see what you're supposed to do. Now, the problem is that I messed up. I have to go around that way and turn the thingy off again. And I don't remember how to actually go back that way. That's where I was getting stuck. So, I mean, I could... I will get back there eventually. It's just a little bit convoluted, though, the way that you are exploring this dungeon. But, hey, we'll get there. All right, so we go up this way. But it's good. It's using my brain noggin. Oh, no. I'm pushing the B... Oh, God. I'm pushing the B button. I'm pushing the B button, all right? Damn it. Game. All right. Great. Can you please just, like, not run into me? I would appreciate that, actually. Now, do we have to go down? It's also not great that anytime I go into these dark rooms, it takes like 5 minutes to load. And I keep thinking the game is gonna crash. I mean, still not as bad as when I was playing Scarlet and Violet on stream. And, on Switch 1 original. And, when that game first came out, it was like nothing worked. It was awful. And there was this one part where, I just finished a battle with Nimona. I just finished a rival battle, and there was, a cutscene that was going on, and the game froze, in the middle of the cutscene, and I was panicking because it was a hard battle, and I was like, oh gosh, am I gonna have to do this battle again, this whole boss battle? Luckily, everything was fine. It was just a 15-second pause, but it was incredibly awkward. All right, so hey, that's one way we sneak around. All right, so we turn that off. I feel like that's going to be useful for something. There we go. All right, so I guess the apparatus over there is now active because of lightning strike. I wonder what this thing does. Well, we got to go push the button. We gotta go push the button. We'll find out what it does.
Tussle? Huh?
We got it. Also, I feel a little bit weird doing this in the middle of a battle, but hey, it's all good. I wanted to just change some of your... all of your different abilities. So I guess this, I'll give you Stalagmite. And then instead of Aqua Edge... Oh, wait, we can literally make a freaking earthquake. That's awesome. All right, Ice Tornado, how about that? That way, once we go into, to do our unison attacks, I'm not just using the basic spells. I really should have done that, way longer ago, but I keep forgetting. Because I don't really use Genus like ever like to play as, but you know, he is very useful as like kind of a backup party member to just nuke the enemy and target all the elemental weaknesses and stuff like that. Ooh. Wait, can I damn it. All right, I'm gonna have to go all the way back. You know what? I'm just gonna fall down on purpose. It'll get us there faster than having to, you know, backtrack through this entire dungeon again. Because I don't have time for that. I want to, you know, complete this dungeon today. All right, well, let's see what this does now. Let's push the shiny blue button. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, it's still active. So, still don't know what it does. Does it, like, turn the lightning around and some? Like, I was kind of hoping that would help us make progress, but apparently not. It just, you know, withdraws it. Okay, what happens if I do this? It appears electric current is running through the water. I guess there's an electric current in the water from the lightning striking that rod. I just wanted to see what happened. It was probably a bad idea. What should we do? Lightning falls on higher ground. If we can find a way to utilize that, so we need a lightning rod in a higher location. Yeah. Makes sense. Okay. So that does that. Do they just want us to have, like... Is there anything over here? I am completely stuck in this puzzle, but it's okay. I'll figure it out. I got this. This will change. Yeah. Wait, no, I didn't want that. I wanted the lightning. Oh, okay. So you can switch between the yellow and the red lightning. I see. I don't want to fight you guys. I'm kind of over it. Well, that's something, at least. But I do still need to figure out how to get in that way over there. Like, to go through that little dungeon there as well as the other side. Like, there was a block that I missed. Actually, what I think I'm gonna do is I might need to change back to the blue lightning. And then I think I might have missed that block, and that way, you know, we can actually make progress. Can you please move? We know you're very, very scary, but as you kind of just hop around in a circle, like not a care in the world. Gosh. I mean, I was watching this video the other day. I'm such a nerd for, like, you know... Oh, wait. What? No, I didn't want that. It's the wrong thing. Damn it. I wasn't reading the dialogue, and I didn't even realize it was like the function returned to normal. I'm being such a goober. This is the thing. It can be hard sometimes to play these games and talk at the same time, and you know, find interesting things to talk about, because it's like, oh, there's a puzzle, and I'm trying to do the puzzle while also yapping about whatever, and my brain and my tongue don't always line up. Or my mouth will say, you know, coming out of my mouth holes. All the weird sounds that are coming out of my mouth holes don't always match what the things are happening in my brain. But that's just being, like, having ADHD. That's just kind of your life. I mean, I was, like, when I was a kid, I would just do, like, the weirdest things because I had ADHD. Like, did anyone ever do this where, you know, you would, like, be riding in the back of a car and you keep thinking, like, you keep imagining yourself doing, like, parkour over all the cars and stuff like that. I maybe that was just a me thing, but I definitely remember doing that a lot. Of course, the blocks freaking respawned. Okay, so I need to go somehow up this way and get to that boulder. That boulder is gonna help me with something in this puzzle. Thank you for the head pats, Llama. I always appreciate the head pats. Okay. Because otherwise, I am pretty much boned. That still does nothing. Hey, this machine is on. It's probably connected to the apparatus that was activated by the lightning strike. Come on, let's try using it. But, what would you like to do? Start? I guess? Oh, okay, I see. This is gonna be a whole thing. This is gonna be a whole puzzle. I'm gonna have to go... Ah, oh God! Gosh, this game is being such a dick right now. Just constantly whapping me on the head with lightning strikes. I guess I deserve it for failing to follow this whole puzzle and things like that. But yeah. By the way, for those of you who might be interested in that sort of thing, you just woke up from a nap. Aww, that's adorable. You had the stream going on while you were napping. That's honestly, I'm kind of surprised that you were able to nap while I'm just like yapping like this. But hey, I mean, I've literally fallen asleep like listening to punk rock albums. Like I fell asleep listening to the Ramones once. And people are like, how? And I'm like, I don't know. Don't even ask. I genuinely don't know. All right, so we need to get the yellow lighting back. As much as the blue lightning is very cool. Honestly, I wish I could do this like IRL. Like, just shoot lightning out of my hands. Like, any transphobic dickheads, you know, try to mess with me, just lightning them. Maybe that'll be a part of my lore, you know, because I already have the ability to control, you know, water and wind. And speaking of water, I need to hydrate, but lightning is, you know, related to both of those because water conducts electricity. And, you know, wind is from the sky and lightning comes from the sky. I don't know. I'm trying to... this is not the best analogy there. But yeah, by the way, Llama, I wanted to say I'm excited for our collab tomorrow when we are going to be doing Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. I'm excited for that because I have never played a Digimon game before. And... you know, I honestly have no idea what I'm getting into. I know I've seen a little bit of it, of like the beginning of it, so I know that like the beginning is kind of like a lot of cutscenes and things like that, but still really cool. Definitely would still be interested in that sort of thing. Okay, I have no idea how this actually works, but I guess let's just... this might be a little trial and error of like just destroying these blocks to see what happens, but sure. Also, you might need to help explain certain concepts in Digimon that I don't understand. Like the, you know, because I mostly played Pokemon. I
Get ready.
Okay, that's apparently what happens. You either get whacked on the, if you fail the puzzle, you get whacked on the head with the bolt of lightning, or you have to fight a random encounter. I know, shocking, a random encounters in an RPG. Would never have thought of that. Thunderbolt! Yeah, there's a lot of that. It's a very shocking dungeon. You got shocked a lot.
That's what you get for messing with me.
Hell yeah, Genus. Genus is being a good boy, as he does. Zelos, you really need to like be a pal and heal. Like do a better job of keeping the party up on HP. Thank you. Okay, so I think I just need to go and reset it, maybe. Let me just check this one more time. I wanted to see how this actually works. So it goes up, and then the blocks will change the direction. Which means I think that I think that means that I just have to do like the middle ones, right? And that will take me to the, let me just look higher up, actually. Take down the boulder. Oh, I totally didn't even realize there was like a reset button. Okay. They had this whole dramatic camera pan. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I need to do the middle button. Okay, I am slowly figuring out this puzzle, very slowly, but I think I know what I'm supposed to do. Please. Okay, so it's gonna go up by that, and then up again. So if I just keep it in this one in the middle, then it should stay, right? It should stay where it's supposed to go. Now, do I need to destroy these two up top, or does that not matter? I'm not sure. Gosh. Honestly, this is as much as I was complaining about all the backtracking, like, other than that, this is actually a pretty good puzzle. Like, it's a bit of a brain teaser, you know? It's a bit trial and error, but, like, I like the way that it works with these mechanics and things like that. The Sorcerer's Ring is definitely a common thing. You know, a lot of Tales games will have something like that. Ah, there we go. We did it. Yay! Now that did something for us. It just lets us walk down here. Oh, for a second I thought that was like another memory gem slot, but of course it is not. And now we've got the red lightning. It's lightning, but also fire. Hell yeah. So we have reached the top level of firebenders, and now we can just control lightning, which is honestly freaking awesome. I love that. There are actually a couple things that I'm gonna have to backtrack to go get, I think. Right? I don't even know if I can go this way. Now that I think about it, I guess I can just drop back down. And yes, all the funny noises. Y'all should have seen me, like, you know, I will make funny noises just in general. Like, I will do it with, you know, just like the sound test. You know, I always test my audio to make sure the volume is good and everything before I start stream. And half the time it will just go wah, wah, wah. For like 20 seconds, and then I'll be like, okay, it's fine. Oh, hey! We got ourselves a boss fight, and she just threw the party! Oh, well, it's fine. It's finally time!
Here I go.
Here we go! Ellipses.
Just like before. What the hell is he saying?
Sheena, calm down. I'll translate. I am one who is bound to Mythos. Who are you?
That has very big, scary eyes, too. The, like, magical glowing lightning orb. Yep.
How could he make pacts with summoned spirits in both Tete Ala and Sylvarant?
Maybe Mythos went back and forth between the worlds with a Reard as well.
Or maybe they weren't split when he was alive.
I am Sheena. I ask that thou annulst thy pact with Mythos and establish a new pact with me.
Annulst.
He says that his pact with Mythos is broken, but he no longer desires a pact.
Also, we're learning that this giant floating ball of electricity is a he, apparently. I didn't know that. With creepy red eyes.
Why? I will have no more dealings with people. Therefore, I desire no pact.
Aww.
No, we need your help.
Sheena, be careful.
It's okay. We got the heart of the cards on our side. Actually, the heart of the cards didn't do jack shit for the time, but...
Just like before.
Oh, no. Oh, no, Corinne! Oh, no, my baby! Oh!
Corinne! Corinne! Why?
Why did you do that, Gabe? Why? Not the fox, the adorable puppy. How could you?
Sheena, get a hold of yourself.
But...
I'm gonna write a letter to Bandai Namco complaining about this game, an email. No, I'm literally gonna, like, write them a letter, like, you know, write it in cursive and like, take it off to the mailbox to complain about this game, even though it came out 20 years ago.
Volt's just lost his faith in people. Make your vow and try forming a pact one more time. You can do it, Sheena.
Corinne!
I'm sorry that I couldn't be of more help.
No, Corinne! Don't die!
Oh, we're gonna lose our favorite summon! I'm so mad right now. This is not okay.
Subdue Volt by force. Don't let Corinne's effort go to waste.
Thank you, Lloyd. We're
Otherwise,
kind of
you'll
grieving
spend the
right
rest
now,
of your
though.
life haunted by Volt's shadow.
Yeah, he's gonna take us to the Shadow Realm.
For the sake of everyone that risked their lives to protect me, Volt, I demand your power!
Please reorganize your party so it includes Sheena. Ah, there we go. All right, so before I do anything, though, I'm gonna need to make sure. First of all, we want to have Rain in this party. And I guess, yeah, we'll have Sheena in there. And I just want to make sure everyone is topped off on HP and all that good stuff. So, and TP, yeah, that is probably important as well. There we go. All right, let's do this, chat. We're gonna go. We got another boss fight ahead of us.
We must be merciless.
Volt! High voltage. Okay, so this boss is obviously electricity element, but luckily it's still weak to physical attacks, and it just doesn't like immediately like electrify our swords or anything like that. Because that would really suck. And it's like, you know, probably attacking a giant ball of electricity with a metal sword is probably not the smartest thing to do. But this is Lloyd we're talking about, so it makes perfect sense. It is very in character for him.
Ice Tornado!
Ice Tornado! There we go. I don't think this is going to be too difficult of a boss, though. Like, we're kind of at the point of the game where we're, you know, we have more levels, we have more options for healing items, you know, more party members. It's not going to be as grueling as some of the, you know, initial fights where, yeah, Sheena, go! Summon Undine, yes, let's do it. Mystic Art time. And Rain got a new spell, very nice. A cuteness. Well, Rain, you are already a cute. You are already a cutie. and you know what, chat? You also are, you know, you also had a cuteness cast on you because you're a bunch of cuties in the chat. Gosh. Yes, yes, Llama, you are in fact a cutie. Don't deny it. It's impossible to deny it. You're also a cutie, dude.
Well, speaking of cuties, you.
Yeah, I know. I am also a cutie. Thank you, babes. Love you. Bye. Oh gosh, Rain. Heal yourself, please. There we go. Having lemon gels instead of apple gels is so nice, by the way. It's such a relief. Not to have to like spam them and just spam the apple gels over and over again. It's way better. Oh gosh. All right. Oh, I meant to do that. Lloyd. Oh, Genus is not doing great on HP either, so you heal first. Well, we did it. That was the whole battle. Llama needs more sleep. You had a long day, long week with schoolwork and everything. I can relate. It's okay. Take a nap if you need to.
Volt says, make your vow. Just like I said. For the sake of everyone that risked their lives to protect me.
Hell yeah. Thanks for coming out to the stream, though.
And for Corinne's sake as well. I want to save both worlds.
Just haven't been going back to bed when I should have. Yeah, getting enough sleep is important. Definitely.
The vow has been made. I entrust my power to the Pact Maker, Sheena.
Yes! We got another summon! Hell yeah, gamers! Ellipses?
What's happening?
Ooh,
a link between the
pretty.
two worlds has been severed.
What's going on? Are we gonna have to get all the summons with Sheena before we complete the game? Probably.
Wait, I'll translate.
Are we gonna get Bahamut?
The two opposing forces of mana were severed just now?
What does it mean for the mana flow to be severed?
Mana flows from the world in which the summoned spirits sleep to the world in which the summoned spirits are awake. This is the first time the summoned spirits have been awakened in both worlds at the same time.
Ah, which means it's about to go down.
Because of this, the mana connecting the two worlds has been eliminated.
Huh.
Does that mean that Sylvarant and Tetheala have stopped competing for each other's mana?
Oh, well, that's it. We solved the main conflict. No.
The only thing certain is that the flow of mana between the worlds has been severed.
Yes. Eventually, the worlds shall separate.
You mean the two worlds will split apart?
Yeah, and we're gonna be stuck here forever.
That's perfect.
Wait,
Then they'll
what?
stop competing for each other's mana.
There are 5 seals in Sylvarant, and since there wasn't a summoned spirit at the 5th seal, we should be able to sever all of the mana if we awaken the summoned spirits that correspond to the other 4 seals.
Oh,
Maybe.
of course.
So, if we awaken Tetheala's summoned spirits, we'll save Sylvarant without having Tetheala go into decline, right?
We found the loophole.
At
I guess.
least, the mana connecting the worlds will disappear, and the two worlds will separate.
I see. So the seals serve as a link between the two worlds.
We owe it all to you, Sheena, and Corinne as well.
Yeah.
Huh?
Corinne did a great job. I miss Corinne. I'm so sorry.
Because the two of you risked your lives to form the pact with Volt, we now know what the seals do.
That's right. It's thanks to both of you.
Corinne, thank you.
Sheena's such a great character. Like, oh my gosh, she's so good. She's such a sweetheart. Finally, we got a new title for her also. All right, so wanted to take a look at this. Yeah, okay, so we got the summons, summon lightning. And now she gets more TP and intelligence. So, which she also sorely needs. I am so sorry to say that, but it is kind of true. Wait. Is that all that we need to do here? Like, we pretty much did everything else that there is. I mean, I think we might have missed like a box or two. For depressed people. You mean this game is for depressed people? Oh, right. It's finally time to pay a visit to the Riards. Don't you have any decency at all? At a time like this when Sheena's depressed. What are you talking about? There's no point of worrying about stuff that's already over. How can you talk like that? Little typo there, game. Sheena's sadness is deep and painful. Please, Zealous, just be quiet for a while. Okay. If everyone around her is walking on eggshells like that, she's just gonna get more depressed. Idiots. I mean, you got, like, she just did lose, like, her best friend. So, you know, I kind of feel like, Zealous, you need to have a little bit more of a heart. Oh, yes, we didn't get that. That was the thing that we needed to get. EX Gem level 3. I got greedy there. Wasn't there another one on the other side though too? There were more. Yeah, there were more blocks. Okay. Please be more compassionate, Zelos. I mean, the thing with him is that, first of all, like, he's lived a life of, like, privilege and luxury, so of course he can't, like, relate to the problems of everyday people, like, you know, their beloved pet just died or something like that. But also, he's got, you know, he's got his own little tragic anime backstory that we're gonna see more of later. And he does really, like, I think his heart is in the right place, but just because of the way he was, you know, raised as chosen, he, you know, has a bit more of a distant attitude towards, you know, kind of the everyday people's problems. You know, Colette, on the other hand, you know, grew up in a small town, in a small village, so she was kind of, you know, grew up with normal people, I guess. Let's see, what does Shining Star do? So that's why Colette is, you know, a little bit nicer. Okay, so that's a genus weapon. Clearly. Oh, nice, and that gives us a nice little magic boost as well. But anyways, I am so done with this dungeon. Let's just get out of here. Okay, fine, I'll fight you guys too. Why not? It's worth it. Worth it for the grind, I guess. Oh, damn, nice. Okay, I wasn't expecting Raging Mist to be a fire-based spell, but sure. It'll be fine.
It just wasn't your day.
Yes. Oof. Alright, can we leave? I guess you succeeded in forming the pact with Volt. Congratulations, Sheena. Orochi, thank you. Now the whereabouts of the Riards. Take a look at this map. The signal from Sheena's guardian was detected under the sea, southeast of, and now the song is stuck in my head. A fjord-like area covered in ice is located there. That must be the entrance to the Renegade Base. If it's underwater, does that mean we'll have to dive under the sea? Under the sea. Don't worry about it. I'll go on ahead and make preparations. You guys join me later on. Okay, let's get going. Yes, to rescue Colette as well. Yeah, I hope Colette is all right. Yes. I like how everybody's like, yes, we must rescue Colette. Yes, I agree with you. We must rescue Colette. Yes. And I'm like, can you stop agreeing with each other and just do it already? Thank you, Corinne. Are you okay? Yeah. Thanks. We owe it all to you and Corinne. I have to apologize to Corinne. Why? Because I told him that he wasn't strong enough to help. But it seems what wasn't strong enough was my courage. It was terrible of me to say something like that to him. Pray to Corinne's bell. To his bell, Colette's always saying, to pray is to talk to the goddess inside yourself. Oh, I had a goddess inside? If you pray to the bell, maybe we'll reach Corinne. Hey, good idea. I'll try it. I'll pray to Corinne. Thank you, and I'm sorry. I want to give Sheena, like, just such a hug right now. I just want to give Sheena, like, the biggest hug. Like, oh, gosh, she poor girl. She's been through so much. Well, I do know that, you know, we have another little opening here, but I didn't want to just go back into... Whoa, that was cool. It was like Presea was kind of just sliding around on the ground there. I was worried she was going to start moonwalking all of a sudden. I wanted to just go back to stock up on supplies and all that good stuff. So, yeah, well, I guess well, wait, okay, Mizuho is over there. That's where we can go get to... All right, we're going to watch another skit and then get jumped by a battle. Cheer up, Presea. Don't worry about me. Colette's the one we should worry about. I know it's, like, urgent that we have to rescue Colette, but let's, like, just take time to talk about our feelings and, you know, stock up on supplies and do all the RPG stuff. Sheena's right. If you're depressed, Colette will get worried about you. But it's my fault. I don't think I can forgive myself until I rescue Colette. Well, then, how about making a wish tag? A wish tag? In Mizuho, we write a wish on a wooden tag and offer up to our god. Our god isn't the same as Crucius's goddess. How about it? Want to try making a wish? I'll try it. I'll help too. I'm good at that sort of detailed craft work. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh no, the game froze! It crashed! Ah! And I didn't save! Ah! Oh my god. All right. That sucks. Oh no. I have to do this boss fight again. Oh my god. That wasn't my fault. That was that's terrible. All right. I don't think I'd saved in a while, too. Oh my gosh, I definitely should have... Oh no. We're back here! We haven't even done the whole dungeon yet! Oh god. Wait, no, I did save... Okay, I did do the boss fight. Alright, so I didn't lose that much progress. I just have to... Alright, crisis averted. I was really worried for a second that I you know, I couldn't fight the boss or anything like that, but everything is fine with that. I just have to do a little bit of backtracking to, you know, to get these chests, and sure, I guess I will do that. You know what? I will be right back. I need to take a quick break, and then I'll be back in like 5 minutes or so. So we'll just do a quick ad break, if that's okay with y'all. All right, I'm back. I'm still here. I'm still here in this horrible dungeon. Oh gosh, it's all good. I got the other piece of treasure. I just have to go. You know, I just have to go back around and get that other piece of treasure real quick, and then it's all good. We can just continue on our merry way. Because I want to do, you know, I want to rescue Colette. At least, you know, in this playthrough, if I can. Also, I don't know if, like, viewing all the skits counts toward completion or anything. I probably will end up missing a bunch of them anyways, but, like, I'm definitely not going for 100% completion in this game, because as it turns out, in order to get full 100% completion of Tales of Symphonia, you have to play through the game a total of 3 times. Just because there are certain... Oh, damn it. I did the thing again. I just reverted it back to normal, and I wanted to change the lightning to yellow. I did the thing. I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't reading. Yeah, but you have to do it 3 times because there are actually a couple branching paths in the story at certain points of the game. Specifically, there's like, you know, that one part at the beginning. Well, not really the beginning, but you know, like early on where we had to choose between rescuing Chocolat at, you know, the design camp, or we could have just gone on to the Temple of Water and continued the regeneration quest with Colette. And I, of course, chose the Palmacosta route, which is actually a little bit harder, but you get better rewards from it, you know, in the long run, so it's more worth it. But that doesn't change the story too much, but then there's like another event that does drastically change the story later on, and it does count towards your full completion playthrough. So basically, you have to choose between, you know, one of those 3 possible story routes at the end of the game. I guess you could also just make multiple save files, but I'm not entirely sure if that will count for it. But yeah, it's kind of annoying. Like, yeah, I don't really 100% complete RPGs. Tales fans, like hardcore Tales fans, will complete these games, but not me. I'm a Tales fan, but not obsessed with it. You know, the kinds of games that I would usually go for full completion were more things like Zelda and, you know, and Mario and things like that, where you're just getting all the collectibles and things like that. Okay. All right, well, I am immediately going to save, first of all. Just for, you know, just getting out of that dungeon. That is more than enough that we need. And then, in addition to, you know, that stuff that is required for completion, there's also, like, things like completing the monster book, where you have to scan every monster in the game, or the collection book, where you have to collect every single item in the game. And I'm like, seriously, who has time for that these days? Nobody. Well, at least not people like me. Okay, so I'll just go in here. I think I just want to go back up to Ozette. Yeah. Which is down this way. Thank you for the cute, Blahaj hug emotes. Oh wait, no, that was back in Mizuho. I remembered Mizuho does not have an inn, which is a bit unfortunate, but it's fine. Can we... Do we go up this way? Oh no, that's just more of the dungeon. I don't want to go this way. I just keep getting sidetracked on this map. I could have sworn it was here, though. Oh yeah, it's right over here. It's just hidden behind all the trees and rocks and things like that. Okay. Also, Llama, I love your little Blahaj hugging emote. I think that is super, super cute. And honestly, if I have the money to do it, I would love to commission an emote from you someday. I wonder if Colette is all right. The only thing we can do now is pray that she's safe. I swear I will rescue Colette. It was my fault that Rodile took her away. Yes, we cannot change the past. We must do what we can do, earnestly and sincerely. I would love that too. Aww. That'll be fun. You're a good friend, Llama. I'm really glad that we're friends. Have you heard of the handsome swordsman staying at this village lately? He seems to be looking for a special kind of firewood. Special firewood? He said something about needing heat that could even melt the legendary Ionis. Ionis, now that sounds like something from a fairy tale. What's Ionis? A material that Mythos the hero received from the goddess Martel. It's used to make equipment for gods. It's an imaginary material that doesn't exist. And he's looking for firewood that can melt that? He sure is weird. Hey, don't make fun of Kratos. I knew that was who it was, but why is he looking for that kind of firewood? I'm concerned about this. Let's keep a close eye on his movements until we know what he's doing. I guess so. Oh, I knew this. I knew this was the Wonder Chef. I'm actually planning to open my commissions on coffee soon. Oh, very cool. I would love to check that out sometime. We're gonna get a tenderloin. Ooh, nice. Get some meats. As in, whenever I get off my ass. Nice. We need some type of meat, tomatoes, and onions. Bye! I definitely have not found the Wonder Chef in every single town, but every time I do, I always get really excited. Just like having those extra recipes, you know? This guy... Oh, no, that's armor shop. I don't really need that, but I guess I will just stock up anyways. Get a witch's robe for Sheena. And get 2 pretty ribbons for you guys. So this, okay, that just gives you extra luck or extra defense. What's the point of having 2 of the same items that cost the same? I don't get this. But sure, we'll buy all that. And let's see. You can have the... Let's put on the druid cloak. You can put on the silk cloak. I also entirely didn't realize that Time Stranger came out yesterday. Yeah, it did. Bunch of people have been playing it. Honestly, it looks pretty fun. You know, I saw some of the trailers and things like that, and it looks like a very enjoyable game. I do not have the money to buy a new, you know, one of those, so I will probably sit it out, but, you know, or at least until I can get it, like, on a nice sale or something like that. Oh, okay. Reduces TP consumption by 1/3. That would actually be super useful on you know, one of my warrior characters. Honestly, I'll give that to Lloyd, if anything. A ring receives the summoned spirit of lightning will help you find your soulmate? Okay. I guess I will put that on Sheena. Wait, didn't I want to give you something here? I totally forgot what it was. Blue ribbon, pretty ribbon, no, that's not what I wanted. It doesn't matter. Hey Odin, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm just playing some more Tales of Symphonia. Oh, this is basically, we can get an upgrade, but it's basically the same as what we already have. Of course it is, of course. I mean, hey, maybe it'll be useful, we'll see. Maybe it gives us, like, slightly better stats or something like that. No, it's, like, basically the exact same thing. I should be saving the future money for the future, but right now I can just get it off rip. Yeah, that's fair, honestly. What was all that about? Papal Knights marching in and monsters flying around. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Is this the weapon shop guy? Do you have any, like, healing items? No, that he's just a random NPC. Am I seriously gonna have to go to another town just to get, like, healing items in this game? Just to get some more gels after I, like, already did a whole dungeon and everything? No, it's fine. I remember now. Hi, please give me things. And And how about this? I'll get some, definitely need to get some more foods. I'll get some more orange gels as well, but I realized I had not been at all, like, cooking, and that definitely helps with just, you know, keeping your characters all topped off on HP and things like that. I'm just gonna buy a bunch of this crap because I don't even really care all that much. Just buy a bunch of rice, bunch of bread. There we go. And yeah, I think that's probably it for now. Now, who can cook the tenderloin? Who is the best at that? Genius, of course, is the best at it. Of course, because he's just a wunderkind. It feels like the villagers are always guard on everything. They're filled with distrust. Yeah, because of all the prejudice. Like, everyone hates each other. Everyone hates the half-elves for no reason. And everyone's also distrustful of the Chosen. And then Colette just got captured. So it's like, it's been a whole thing. But yeah, Odin, how have you been? It's been a minute since we said hi, so I hope you're doing all right. Hope you're even having a, you know, good start to your weekend if you're, you know, not working or anything like that right now.
You're in for a world of hurt.
Ow. Yeah, you're in for a world of hurt, and then I just immediately hit. Oh, hey, we got this again. I'll take that. Oh gosh.
I was just warming up.
All right. But yeah, our next destination is gonna be in that whole, you know, first we're gonna have to go on the ship. Gonna be in the fjords. Cause we're pining for the fjords. He's not pining, he's stone dead. This is an ex-person. Oh gosh, I am stuck. Help. Can we go? I'm literally stuck here. No, like I literally can't even get out. Oh my god. All right. Everything's fine. I just gotta figure out how to go into this without accidentally, you know, soft locking myself or having the game crash again, because that was a thing that happened. I was so upset, like, because it crashed right after I had finished a freaking dungeon, you know, and you know, had to fight a boss, and it was a whole emotional moment and everything. Not great, but we made it here safely. Who should I make the player character, actually? Sheena's been in the party for a while, so yeah, I'll show her on there. Let's do it. Tetheala base. This way! Hey, isn't he a renegade? Relax. He's one of our people who infiltrated the renegades. I mean, we did have the whole thing that we, you know, disguise ourselves as the designs and things like that, so it's cool. It's the easiest way to investigate the declining world of Sylvarant. Wow, so you guys even keep tabs on Sylvarant. I'm the guard on duty at the moment. Please go in through the entrance now. Well then, it's time for us to get in there and get those reards. Are we in a hurry, Lloyd? Yeah, let's go. I'm sorry, I didn't give the, like, deep masculine voice for Regal. Hey, Zelos is gone. Suspish. You're right, I wonder what happened to him. Hey, sorry to keep you waiting, my cute honeys. Weren't you lonely? Yeah, what were you doing? Everyone was worried about you. They should get some blankets. Yeah, it's getting colder lately, to get cozy. I was just taking a quick look around the area. We wouldn't want to walk into a trap now, would we? Well, now it's time to start the adventure of the great Zelos and his cute honeys. I'll explain the infiltration procedure. Please come this way. He was kind of saying that to Lloyd. There's no time. I'm going to make this quick. The Riyard hangar is in the deepest part of the facility. There's only one passage to the hangar. Sounds like a piece of cake. I'm not done. Even if you get to the hangar, the door will be shut. So it's locked? Yes. In order to open that lock, you must enter a passcode. Okay, tell us the passcode then. I'm sorry, we did our best, but we weren't able to get the passcode. But if we did find out there are 3 passcodes, and each code is in the possession of a different renegade. Ah, I see where this is going. We just need to catch those 3 and get them to tell us the passcodes? Yes, and I'll remain here and support you. If you need something, come talk to me. One last thing. Even if you acquire the Riyards, it's highly unlikely that they'll be able to make the transfer to Sylvarant in their current condition. Why? The Riyard dimensional transfer system functions by procuring energy at the renegade bases in the 2 worlds. Flying is not a problem as long as you have Volt, but without the energy charge from the base, then the reason we were able to go to Sylvarant from Tetheala was they must have already been charged with energy. We were lucky. There's no choice. Right now, we need the ability to fly. Indeed. Let's hurry. Yes, I would love to get an airship, like a proper airship. That would be so nice. All right, I'm going to hydrate real quick. Ah! And this is going to give us a new little functionality. Oh, okay. It's just the little electricity ball from earlier. The passcodes, you haven't obtained even one? Good luck. All right, well, at least he's nice and gives us a full heal. Plus, there are also, there's this, like, robot shop thing that's there to help us. I think I actually need to get a couple more Panacea bottles, and I've got a couple more melange gels. There we go. All right, hi. So basically, are we gonna just have to fight every single one of these guys and figure out who has the passcode? We might have to do that. I'm not 100% sure. Also, I really should be using Zelos and not Rain for this part of the dungeon. I like how his name is just Evil Warrior. Not the most creative names in this game, but it's okay. It's all good. There we go. Very nice.
Lloyd, you need to remember that enemy's weakness.
Oh man, you're making me study here too?
Yep, she definitely is. All right, so we'll put Zelos here in the party, and then I also want to have Presea. She would be kind of useful. A little bit of a physical-based party, but Sheena's got and Zelos have both got some magic to them, so kind of figured. Let's get the... Oh, okay, so that's the exit, I see. I'm kind of thinking that these... that was probably a bad idea. That... Well, first of all, I'm assuming that we're gonna have to push... No? F! Why did it... No! It doesn't let me... Okay, what? Push it on there? Does that do anything? I guess we can't go this way just yet. It's all good.
You want to tussle? Huh?
Alright. This is also kind of a cool thing that, like, all the Tales games do, is that when you get to a certain point in the game, the battle music change, and there's usually 3 different variations of the main battle theme. Sometimes there's even a separate encounter theme when you're in the final dungeon. And it's just for that particular area. Okay, so let's see what happens if we... Nope. What if I push it that way? It does nothing. I wish there wasn't a pit in my stomach all the time. I'm sorry. That sounds rough. Yeah, you have like a stomach ache or something? Because it might help to, you know, just drink some water or... Oh, I see. So we have to go around. All right. So we move this over here. Then what happens? We just go through that way. Okay. Silver circlet. That is probably something for Sheena. Ah, yeah. Okay. So more intelligence, less defense. I think that actually might want to give that to Rain. No, actually, no. Don't give it to Rain. I'll give it to Sheena. Ah, all right. Just anxiety about something. Yeah, it's understandable, you know, given like the circumstances that we find ourselves in right now in the year 2025. I'm not going to go in too deep in that because we don't need to explain it. But I'm here for you. I understand it can be rough. And, you know, it's always good to talk to people if you're feeling that way. Don't listen to Zelos. He gives very bad advice. But, you know, if you have anxiety or depression, what helps with it is to just talk to people that are close to you, that understand what it's like, and, you know, they're not going to be condescending or give you a bunch of terrible advice that doesn't work. You know, tell you to get into CrossFit or something like that. No, like, you just want to make sure that... Oh, wait. Okay, so that doesn't go anywhere. I'm trying to find the guy with the thing. Silver mail? I'll take that for Lloyd. Actually, let me just double check this way. This is probably the way forward. I always go the wrong way first in an RPG. Y'all should know this by now. I always go the wrong way first just because I want to make sure I get as many items as possible. Okay, well, can't do anything about that. Wonder if there is another way to go around. Although I guess that, you know, we're gonna have to do it anyways. You know, we're gonna have to go all this way anyways, because if there's 3, you know, renegades, then they're probably gonna be in a spot out. Being very rude right now. And like we're gonna have to fight all of these guys anyways, right? And there's probably gonna be like one specific person that we're going to have to encounter, and it's gonna be like a scripted thing. I know how, you know, RPGs work most of the time. Most of the time. Oh. Also, you're wearing purple. That makes me feel like, oh, it's just a commander. All right. It made me think like, oh, you might have, you know, that might be the person that we have to get the passcode from. But apparently not. Also, you have a very fancy helmet with like the feathers in your hair. Kind of makes you look like a high Entia from Xenoblade. I have to make that reference to that every single time. BRB for dinner. No worries. I hope you enjoy your dinner, whatever it is. I am probably gonna have to make dinner soon. You know, after I am finished with stream and all that. Probably we'll just try to get through this dungeon. Ah, we got a passcode. The light of. The light of what exactly? Wait. Ah, it doesn't move. It smells burnt? Does that mean that I can't... Oh, okay. It's a one-time thing. I can't do that again. But at least... No, I still can't get those treasure chests, of course. Because that would make it too easy. Alright, well, it's fine. At least we got, you know, part of the way. Wait, push that over here. And go that way. Everyone loves their block pushing puzzles. Everyone loves block pushing puzzles in this game. I guess there's gonna have to be there needs to be like some other way around to get all this stuff. That does nothing. Oh, okay. Well, I at least know how to get one of those treasure chests, right? Can I move this one? Does that move at all? No. All right, so we can get one of the chests over here. Push, push, push. Honestly, you know what? These block puzzles are reminding me a little bit too much of my actual job, where I have to like move boxes of merchandise all the time. So that's the one thing that's like kind of ruined the block pushing puzzles for me. But you know, it's also kind of like nostalgic in its own way, because like I played a ton of Zelda games when I was a kid. And of course, you know, like a lot of the older games did have lots of block pushing puzzles. I remember like like in Ocarina of Time, I remember like, you know, those puzzles were so hard for me as a kid. The whole game was really hard for me as a kid. But I got a lot out of it, and now it's one of my favorite games of all time. I guess I will just give this to, I give it to Lloyd or Presea. I'll give it to Lloyd for now. Can have some lavender so he, you know, smells all nice. I guess. Anything else over this way? Oh wait, that was a treasure chest, just the treasure chest I already got. But yeah, I remember, like, I actually had a strategy guide for Ocarina of Time that my mom got me when she saw that I was having such a hard time with the game. And, you know, like I gotta say, the strategy guides back in the day were so nice. Like, because they had all these, like, detailed artwork of the characters and, like, the maps and things like that. And what I liked about it is that they had some like commentary on you know, on the games. And like I remember this one specific puzzle in the water temple. They, you know, the person who wrote it was just like, I hate this puzzle because I spent 3 hours trying to figure out what the solution was. And I was like, you know what? That sounds about fair for, you know, for Water Temple, you know, especially back before the internet made, you know, looking up solutions, you know, more commonplace. Although there was also game FAQs back then. But yeah, I think it was the Prima Games guide that I got it from. It was a whole thing. Okay, so do I shoot that? Ah, it's not big enough. Of course. Of course. Not far enough. What do? Help! I need somebody help! I haven't gone this way yet. Nope, that doesn't go anywhere. But there's got to be something in this room specifically that is gonna help me, right? I also haven't figured out how you're supposed to get... Oh, wait, did I not even hit the, I totally forgot to hit the frickin' thing. Of course I did. Wait. Okay, it goes through the chest, which means I have to move this block, right? Take it out like that, and then... I have no idea if this is gonna work or not, but I'm hoping this is lined up. The camera is not helping. The camera angle is not helping with this puzzle. Very much not. But still, no. Still not close enough. Well, there is one more block out here. Can I grab this one? No, I can't. All right. I'm not sure then, because I need this one. I need this one to be able to actually go on. So, like, is there another block that I could maybe use here? any way that I could bring one of the blocks to the second floor? I don't know. Ah, there we go. Well, that did something. That definitely did something. And I'm assuming that these turn on the lift. Yeah, they do. All right. Well, I don't know how useful that one will be, but I'm sure that there is another. Oh, wait, yeah, that's used to. I have to bring the blocks up. Okay. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing, chat. Maybe. I probably do not know what I'm doing, but it'll be worth it. Okay. So, take these out. I don't know if I can put, if I'm gonna need both of the blocks or just one at a time, but I'll try to get both of the blocks up here because something tells me I'm gonna need both. At the very least, just to get the treasure chest and then the, you know, actually the solution to the puzzle. Can you... I love these context-insensitive mechanics, where it's like I'm standing right in front and I'm trying to press A. Why is it not letting me press A? Okay. I'm also looking forward to dinner tonight, or just this weekend, because I got some stuff so that my fiance can make some poutine. And I think that would be really cool. Wait. Ah! I'm stuck! Help! Alright, can I... Are you serious? I'm gonna have to... Alright. I'm gonna have to lower it and then just move this up very slightly. And that's the only way I can progress in this dungeon. Here we go. And did that, and then go around again. But yeah, we're gonna have some poutine maybe for dinner this weekend. Might also have some cheesy pasta. Poutine is really good, by the way. It's one of those things that, like, I never really had it until I moved up here, because it's like very much a Canadian thing. But I got really into it. Okay, we have a skit to read. Tingles. Man, this place is big for no apparent reason. It is big. This is true. And we've already done this tingling thing with the Sorcerer's Ring once before in Sylvarant. Really? Yeah, you want to try it? That would be a bad idea, but okay. You know, give it... Ah, it tingles! Ah, Priest, don't point it at yourself. Why would she do that? Don't point it over here either! Gosh. This game is adorable. Alright. That's my fault for wanting to just make this easier on myself. And, you know, like, wanting to actually... Oh, wait, hold on. God damn it, I don't want to read another skit. I always want to just do this puzzle. Alright, Renegades technology. The roots of the technology possessed by the Renegade are the same as Crucius, right? I guess they are. But I wonder if these guys make X-Spheres too. Probably. Yeah, they may be. That was it? That's all we got for the skit? That wasn't really... I mean, yeah, I kind of figured with all this, you know, fancy advanced tech that it would be involving the X-Spheres. Wait, no. What? Okay, I feel really silly doing this, but there's gotta be a better way of doing it. Okay, so we push it forward just a little bit, and then we have to go back around. Oh my god, this is like a whole thing. This is such an annoying puzzle, and it's just because Like, it's literally all just because I can't move this block just this, like, tiny amount. Okay. And that doesn't do anything. That's what I need. So, okay. Can we raise it with us on it? There we go. I was like, why can't I just have it go, have the lift go up with me on it? That seems like it would be a way better way of doing this than what I was doing before. And yes, I am calling it a lift. I'm using the British term. Us Yanks, you know, typically call it an elevator, but the game called it a lift, so that's what I'm calling it. Also, it's just, you know, it's just more fun to say. Taking the lift. All right, well, that did something. Goodness gracious, so we can finally, you know, do a little bit. Now, I still need to get that that treasure chest over there. I am not entirely sure how to do that, but maybe there's a way to bring it up there. Let's see. What does this go to? Oh, this goes like way up here. Oh, nice. That's kind of cool. We're all the way up on this like super high level here. Oh, and then this takes it down. Okay, so there's a little bit more to this puzzle than I thought it was. Beam shield. You're the one that uses the shields, right? Yeah. Okay. There we go. That's how you get the treasure chest. All right, good to know. Also, I gotta say, this music slaps. Like, the dungeon music is pretty tight in this game. It's really good. All right, I'll get ourselves another EX gem. Oh, we actually have 2 of them. I didn't even realize that. I guess we'll get one for Zelos. Increases basic attack combos to 6, not linkable to special attacks after 4th. Oh, okay, so that's probably not the best, but being able to link our specials and things like that, that would be really good. So, what about this one? That is just add combo. I don't really want to worry about that too much. Anything that you could use, I guess? Increases accuracy and physical attack damage on enemies with low evasion. All right, we'll try this one. Max TP, elemental effects. Increases the duration of card type spell effects. I have no idea what that does, but sure, I'll try that, I guess. All right, what else was I? What was I doing again? Okay, we can first of all bring that one all the way down here. Why do I get the feeling that I need to push one of these blocks over to that lift over there, and then go up the lift, and that'll take, you know, that'll help me get the treasure chest, right? Elevator going up. Okay, no, Sheena, please push. Come on, you got it. Push. All right, I got a tomahawk lance. Well, a tomahawk is an axe, but sure, we'll take that. Except that we still need one more. We still need one more block to actually proceed through the dungeon. F. All right. It's fine. I got this. Is there any way I can bring this previous block down? Like, will the game let me do that? No! You cannot push it downstairs, apparently. Oh, no, I screwed up. Hold on, let me go back and reset it. At least it doesn't reset, you know, the lightning and things like that. Also, I can use this. Ah, I do not have a memory gem. F. All right, it's fine. I will get it. I'll get that later. I will worry about that later. But yeah, apparently saving is important. Very important in this game. It does not have autosaves, and you can only save at specific points, and the game crashes sometimes, so if it crashes, I'm sorry, we're just screwed. We're just gonna have to do all these tedious puzzles again. All right, there we go. Andiamo. Oh my gosh, there's still more. Okay, first passcode is... Oh! The light of mana is the foundation of the world. Okay, alright, I see. Alright, so this is that was actually... This was actually what we need to do to actually complete the dungeon. I was getting, like, way ahead of myself because I only found two of the, or one of the 3 passcodes so far, which is not great. I need to find the other ones. And I know it's the, you know, one of the guys in the purple outfit now, at least. Oh, thank you for the follow, Michael LTD. Michael Limited. I kind of like that. That's a kind of a fun little name for you. Welcome to stream. Hello. All right. How was your dinner? What did you have? Anything fun? What did you have for dinner, Llama? I am still going through this whole puzzle thing in Tales of Symphonia. Wait a minute. I did this already. Sloppy Joe's. Okay. Haven't had that in a hot minute. Aren't there any other blocks up here? It smells burnt. Yeah. Well, anyways, I had nothing to see here. I have not had Sloppy Joe's in like forever. Since I was a kid. I don't know. When I was a kid, I was a really picky eater, and I didn't like anything that was like really messy and you had to eat it with your hands. So while I enjoyed the taste of Sloppy Joe's, I did not really like the mess that it created. So it was kind of hard for me to enjoy the taste, I guess. All right. I am so confused in this dungeon. I just wanted to get all the things. I just keep it all in burger. I guess that works, you know, sometimes too. All right, that is all the way back at the beginning, but we're still missing one of the people that we have to fight, so that's a bit unfortunate. Passcodes, the light of. There are 2 passcodes remaining. All right, well, I'm gonna save real quick. Yeah, okay, I'm getting a little... All right, I haven't gone to the right side yet, have I? I honestly don't remember. Oh, gosh. But I think, you know, for dinner tonight, I might end up making just, like, doing taquitos. You know, there would be frozen taquitos, but my plan tomorrow is that I got some ground beef and some, like, kind of taco seasoning mix. And so I'm gonna make like proper tacos. So that's my goal. Okay, yeah. I just keep going around in circles. Damn it! All right. Let's go here. F. I meant to do that. That was part of the puzzle. But yeah, I really like tacos, burritos, all that good stuff. You know, Mexican food is great because it's just simple ingredients, but they go a long way. Like, all you really need are, you know, rice, beans, tortillas, and, you know, some kind of filling like meat or something.
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
Okay, Zealous just said, don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Oh my gosh, could you be any more full of yourself? Hey, that was one thing I said. You know, one thing I definitely said in middle school is, like, if people were bullying me and I would say, don't hate me because I'm beautiful, and that kind of made it worse. But still, it's a good comeback. All right, Mana is... The light of Mana is something. I'm beautiful and I can feed you misinformation. Yes, let's all spread misinformation together. It sounds like a great idea. All right. Nope, damn it, that's not what I wanted to do. It's fine. I mean, hey, I can feed you all as much misinformation as I want. You know, like, I could just say that bears aren't real. That it's all a conspiracy by the, you know, by the deep state or something like that. Oh my goodness gracious, finally. EX Gem level 2. Lloyd, I have been waiting so long for this. My dude. All right, personal. Let's go a little faster. How about that? Oh gosh, that is so much better. All right. And Card of Ice. Okay. Yeah, I was like running around this whole game super slow because I was thinking like, oh, you know, it'll be fine. I can just run slowly in the dungeons. It doesn't matter for like combat or anything, but like, no, I really did need it. Just to make progress. Yes, it does. It is very important. Just to move a little bit faster. Unfortunately, it does not affect your movement around the world map. The world map, that's still the same. Damn it! Now I'm like going too fast. I'm like speeding around like Sonic here, and I can't even. No, I'm not like Sonic at all. But I will definitely, I do like Sonic, you know, occasionally. Occasionally, I am known to enjoy a Sonic the Hedgehog. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Can't stick around, got to keep moving on. The road lies ahead, only one way to find out. Must keep on moving ahead. Don't stop, guessing, follow my way instead. Trust in what you can see. Take my way, I'll set you free. Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the city. I'll make it through. Follow me. All right, that's enough. I'm like, oh gosh, I'm sorry. I just had to. I just got really excited. Okay. Ooh, wait, hold up. I got an idea. Genus, my dude. Alright, that decreases the effects of cooking. I don't think we really need, okay, we can do rhythm. Wait, what does rhythm do? Your voices of angels. Aw, you're so sweet. I guess we'll see what this can do. Add combo rhythm. Oh, okay. To decrease, casting time. Or we can combine it with other EX skills. I'll go with this one. Because if I ever decide to play as Genus, that would actually make things really super useful. Anything else over here? So this is how I get the other treasure chest that I missed. Okay, well, we're almost done with this dungeon then. Why did I use that? That was like the worst time to use that ability. Why did I use the unison attack? That was kind of a misclick. Oh well, it's fine, it's fine. I mean, you know, I have sang, like, you know, I am kind of you know, or used to be a semi-professional musician, so... Oh, okay, so we take... What do we do with this? What do, game? We just push... Do we push it down there? Ah, that's how we do it, okay. But yeah, I mean, I sing, play guitar, you know, I used to play in bands and stuff like that. Now I'm kind of just doing the solo thing, but, you know, I would love to do a music stream at some point. I just don't really have the equipment to do it, but, so you just get to hear me singing random songs, you know, while I'm playing the Vigi games. Oh, finally, Frisea learned, like, one other ability that's not, you know, beast. I mean, she is a beast. Not Mr. Beast, though. She's way nicer than Mr. Beast.
It looks like it is over.
Oh, gosh. That was, you know, one of those things, like, when he got popular, when everybody was talking about Mr. Beast, and it was like, oh, you know, he helps all these people and things like that. He's such a nice guy. And I'm like, I get the feeling that there was something about Mr. Beast that they're not telling us. And as it turns out, that they were absolutely right. Most people are nicer than Mr. Beast. I'm sure he's just a shell at this point. Yeah, I just honestly wonder, like, when your whole life kind of revolves around, like, getting viral on the YouTube algorithm and things like that. And it, like, you know, I was reading this article about how he, like, you know, will literally obsess over, like, the thumbnails of his videos, you know, just trying to make them just right for, like, upwards of 3 hours a day. And I would just be like, how do you live like that? Like, do you have any hobbies? Do you have any friends? Do you, like, have anything you do outside of YouTube? No, he doesn't. He's just like it feels just, honestly, like, I mean, I'd feel worse for the guy if he wasn't, you know, like, so filthy stinking rich that he doesn't have to care about having normal problems like the rest of us. But yeah, I just I just feel like that's just not a good way to live your life. It is kind of sad, you know, like, this is something I had been thinking about for a while, is, you know, a lot of streamers, especially when you're starting out on Twitch, will, like, obsess about the numbers, and I was definitely guilty of this too. I was worried about, like, oh, you know, I want to make sure to get, you know, the most views, and I want to, you know, make sure that I'm doing everything to have the best content, streaming as much as possible, and it just leads to burnout. It makes you miserable, and it makes your content worse because you're not enjoying yourself. You're so focused on getting the, you know, making big numbers go up, which is, you know, a big part of what this game is about, but in a more fun way. You know, you just want those numbers to go up, and you're not, like, you know, enjoying the whole point of, like, streaming, which is just to have fun and hang out with your friends. So what I'm saying is the moral of this story is, just try to, don't worry so much about, like, your views, and I don't even really check them anymore. I don't really check. The only thing I really check is, like, how much time I have left, you know, before an ad break, which I didn't want to check that. We have an ad break in, like, 4 minutes. I am definitely, and I can understand, too, like, sometimes you want to have people chatting, you know, talking in the chat and things like that, but I think, you know, if you are just cool and you're just being yourself, people will just join you anyways. Like, it's fine. All right, so we got an ad break in 4 minutes. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a boss fight coming up, so I will just do the ad break now. I'll take a quick 5-minute break, and then I'll be back, and we're gonna wrap up this dungeon, and then wrap up stream. It's gonna be fun. Hello, I'm back. All right, it's passcode time. The light of Mana is the radiance of life. Beep! 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 Disengaging lock. Hey, we did it. All right, let's go. Boss fight time. Probably. Most likely.
So you've come, like moths to the flame.
Yep, this guy. Again.
Do you ever say anything original?
No, apparently not.
You gotta admit, that line is seriously cliche.
Even the characters are like, you're so lame, dude.
I see your attitudes haven't changed, but your impudence ends here. Prepare to die.
Yeah. Good luck with that, buddy. Oh, you're all scary looking because you got 2 big swords. Look at you, Mr. Fancy Pants. You think you're hot shit, huh? Also, let's scan Bada the Beast. You know what? I feel like maybe, I don't know, maybe taking care of this guy first might be the way to go? I don't know. Oh, Sheena, how are you already almost dead? Like, seriously? I was trying to, you know, I'm trying to be like, oh, yeah, you're such a cool character. You suck in combat, though. I'm so sorry to say that, but, like, except the times when she doesn't. She's, you know... and honestly, I probably should have brought Genus in instead of Presea because there's not really a lot that she can do there. But hey, it's a bunch of guys with cool swords and axes and things like that hitting each other. All right, yeah. Well, I guess you're lowest on health, so we'll deal with you first. But yeah, I probably should also deal with Yuan because casting those spells is gonna be really annoying. So if I can just try to like stun lock the guy and like make it so he can't attack me. Oh, they both have spells. Awesome. That's great. Love that. Love when that happens. Sheena, you could use an orange gel. Please give yourself that. Boom! Alright, there we go. Getting some combos in there. Oh no, Rain is dead! What the hell? How did you die? Why?
Good.
I didn't even realize. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, okay, Rain, use a lemon gel. Oh, okay, and now he's in over limit. Give me a lemon gel, please. Here we go. Sheena's, gonna be a big help. There we go. Oh. You were trying, but I just kept walking there. I don't really know what you were expecting. Whew. Oh gosh, Butter, you're almost dead. Alright, let me just finish you off. There we go. Alright, now this battle's gonna be easy, the rest of it, hopefully. Should be, at least. Thunder Explosion! I want that move. I want Thunder Explosion. That sounds like a really cool name for a move, honestly. Even though he kind of telegraphs his attacks really obviously, and it's like, oh, yeah, I know when to block. I at least know when to block in this game. Hey, and we got an EX Gem level 4. Nice.
Impossible. How could I lose?
Because you kept using cheesy lines like that.
Lloyd, your X-Sphere. To think that it's really evolving.
My X-Sphere?
Yep.
What's this shaking?
Lloyd, now's our chance. Let's take the Riards now.
Let's go.
All right.
Whee! It's a little dragon plane. I love the dragon plane. Honestly, how come planes in real life aren't shaped like dragons?
Sir, this
That would be way
earthquake.
cooler.
Could a mana link have been broken?
Possibly.
Investigate the cause of this earthquake immediately.
What shall we do about
Yep.
the Riards?
It doesn't matter. Let them go. Our little friend can tell us where they are at any time.
Oh, they put a tracking device on the rear, didn't they? Or there's a traitor in the group. I wonder who that might be. Reards can be boarded on the field map by pressing blah. Blah, tilt left or right to turn and tilt up and down to control altitude. Blah, press to move forward. Blah and blah, rotate the camera on the Riards. Press blah while hovering over the ground to spark from the Riards. Yay! We got an airship! Chat! We finally can fly! Yes! We just go up like this. Ah, that's so cool! Now we have this whole ass like world map to explore. We can explore all of Tetheala at our leisure. It's gonna be great. We can explore all these little towns, you know, and all these little islands that we missed earlier. I wish they would go a little faster, but you know, that's the way it is. But yeah, I think so. I guess next time we are going to explore the rest of Tetheala. We've got a lot of places we haven't gone to yet. And we're gonna also watch a skit. Sure. Common and silly. Those renegades, they're called, right? They have quite impressive technology. Their bases and stuff were incredible. Considering the level of technology that those guys have, this cruciate that you fight must have even greater. Yeah, we have to be prepared. Yeah, it's always the bad guys that have these, like, fancy techno dungeons and things like that. We have something they do not. The power of friendship. Love and courage. Even cheesier. Regal wouldn't be thinking of something common and silly like that. Common and silly. That was exactly what he was going to say, wasn't it? And I guess we have another skit. We're gonna, you know, look here. Makes cute sleepy noises. Isn't it difficult to balance when your hands are bound together? It was difficult at first. I fell on numerous occasions. That's hard to imagine. I can't see you falling. Really? But it all comes down to getting used to it and training your lower body. Even if you have a sense of balance, it's useless if your muscles are unable to react. Yeah, it's all in the core. And that's why you're so buff. I wonder if I get more muscles, I'll train a lot. That's kind of how it works. And then would you like to do some early morning training with me? Yeah, so what time should I wake up? Usually a little after 4. Forget it. Oh gosh, Lloyd being like the, you know, just the gamer in all of us. Like, I don't want to wake up at 4 in the morning. Screw that. I'm not doing that. But anyways, yeah, let's find somebody to rate. Let's see who we got going up on here. I just wanted to say, y'all, thank you so much for hanging out on stream. I'm glad we got a couple new follows here. We hit 160 follows, so that's great. You know, that's 150 more than I had when or 100, you know, 100, and it's 161 followers, so I have 160 more than I had when I started streaming on Twitch. Okay, well, would y'all like to watch Jade Bunbun stream Digimon Story Time Stranger, or would that be too spoilery for you if you haven't played the game yet? But I mean, I'm gonna check it out, so let's do it. Oh, good night, Mari. Yeah, we're gonna raid Jane Bunbun and check out this Digimon stuff, because it'll be fun. As always, please, you know, give me a follow on Blue Sky if you haven't done so already. You can also join my Discord server. It's got some cool people in it. And most importantly, take care of yourselves, y'all. Bye!